Yo, what up, man? It's Dope Man about your God, and right now you kicking it with Space City Collective right in the Southeast.
You're now kicking it with Space City. That's right.
Yo, what's going down? It's that boy T, the screwed up SA, and you now kicking it with Space City Podcast.
How's it going, everybody? Thank you for coming back, kicking it with Space City Collective. I'm your host, Gio.
Your host, Chino.
This is Mitch.
Got a very special guest with us.
AJ from the Southeast. I already know, baby.
AKA Big Cano.
Come on.
Big Cano 85 on TikTok.
Big Cano underscore 85 on TikTok. You already know. Follow me. All million of my subscribers. You already know followers. Come on.
Already. Well, tell us, growing up in the Southeast, coming up, how is it different now versus back when you were growing up?
Lots changed, right?
A lot. Yeah, definitely. A lot has changed. It's a decent neighborhood. Always has been.
Mm-hmm.
But back when we were growing up, there was a lot more gangs. I feel
The Southeast Crib, you remember?
Southeast Crib cartels and all them. Yeah, so we had a lot more running around, fighting, things like that. It was definitely a different element back in the day for sure.
Less
100%.
guns, right?
Way less guns. Yeah, you win some and you lose some. You know what I mean? So back in the day, if you got your ass whooped here and there, it didn't matter. As long as you didn't lose every single time, because then you were bad at it. But yeah, man, it just came with the territory. That's just how it was growing up back in the day. That's how it was. Yeah, a lot more fighting.
I remember back then, I couldn't even walk the street. I couldn't walk down the street without somebody like chucking
Just
up a
saying.
gang sign, telling me "fuck you," or
Yeah.
just now I can walk. You can walk down the street and it's all good. Like
Yeah, for sure. And even if you didn't know no better, you were wearing the wrong colors or whatever the case may have been, you were still gonna get hemmed up. You know, that's just the way it was. You know what I mean? You would get hemmed up, and then you had to explain yourself how you didn't gangbang and stuff like that. Yeah, a lot. And also growing up, when you had name brand stuff, man, yeah, and you were in the hood where a lot of people didn't have the name brand stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and you were wearing the name brand stuff, shoes, starter jackets. Back when I was growing up, starter was a big deal.
I still got a couple.
Yeah,
You?
starter. Yeah, oh yeah, I got my Dallas Cowboy one. Yeah, man. And,
I bet you popping that one out.
Yeah.
My daughter has a
I don't-
Cowboys one.
Does
She
she?
loves it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the Cowboys is where growing up, that's what it was. And I remember being in third grade. My teacher, her name was Miss Zwickel, Zwicko, like nickel, but Zwickel. She was dating one of the offensive linemen for the Houston Oilers. His name was Bucky Richardson, and so she told all her class that Bucky Richardson was coming to class that day. She was dating him. I wore all my fucking cowboy gear, bro.
Oh, yeah?
And when he was signing
He didn't go there?
yeah, he went, bro. Right hand of God. He was an offensive lineman for the Oilers, and when he went, he was signing autographs for all the kids. Everybody was in awe because it was a Houston Oiler, right? And I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't need no autograph from my Dallas Cowboy.
You didn't go?
What grade was that?
I was third grade. Third grade at a Davila Elementary in Grand Oak Park.
You know who I remember? I went to golf, Chris.
Okay.
You know they brought Lil Troy one year.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, the
So,
rapper. Yeah.
Elementary, they
Yeah.
brought Lil Troy.
All right, we're gonna bring
Wanna
an
be a
influencer
baller,
speaker
bro.
for you guys.
He performed on the golf
What?
Chris.
Want to be a baller?
Yes, bro.
Wanna be a
yes.
baller.
He performed on the
Bro,
stage.
what the heck? That's the best elementary school I've ever heard of.
That was a hood
That
elementary
was
school.
elementary.
For sure.
Shout
Golf
out
Chris
Lil
was
Troy.
there,
I remember
yeah.
that. I will never
Yeah.
forget that.
Shout out to
What?
Troy, man. Showing
Yeah.
love to the community and the people. It was a whole lot more of that too back then. A lot of the rappers and stuff back then really did give back to the community.
They'll
and
go
really,
to the schoolhouses, right?
Yeah, go to the schoolhouses. Pancho Claus, I don't even remember Pancho
We
Claus.
collab with him a lot.
Yeah,
We
bro,
do him every year.
He used to do
Yeah.
his thing, and now it's like that's a thing of the past. It's kind of like dead now. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
doesn't exist no
he's
more.
still around. I just feel like people are like, I don't know if they're just not helping as much as they used to,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
We used to
but
help, so.
we help him and we raise a bunch of toys for the kids.
That's good.
Every
man.
year,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
We
for
have
sure.
to. I
Yeah.
feel like it's my obligation.
I remember when I came in there one year, and
Yeah,
y'all were doing.
full of toys.
Yeah,
And people support us, so it works out
yeah. It's for the community, man. For the
already.
less fortunate. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So yeah.
Remember, he used to come through in the
In the
fucking
lowrider.
lowriders.
Yeah, he used to throw out the Pancho Claus
Yeah.
monitos and shirts and stuff like that. Give back to the
You remember that?
community.
Back in the day.
Turkeys and hams during
Everything.
Thanksgiving.
All the slabs.
Yeah, bro, and he's
With a lowrider.
and he's almost died a lot. I don't know
Mhm.
if people know that, but
Recently,
he's had
too.
recent.
Well, he's like
health
70
scares.
something, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying even in his 40s and 50s, he was
Oh,
having
yeah.
health issues. Yeah, so God keeps sparing him because he's doing for the community. He's
Mhm.
like an angel for all the kids.
Shout
and
out Pancho Claus.
Shout out Pancho Claus, yes
let's
sir.
go.
Shout out to Pancho Claus, the old school chupo, the pachuco.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's a real
We plan on collabing with him again this year.
Yeah.
We usually do it since we started our first
We
year.
fill up boxes
I don't
and
know how it
boxes of
happened. How did that happen?
That's a blessing.
On Facebook?
I don't remember how it happened.
I think it was
I
like
think he just pulled up one day
Yeah.
and we're down,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I don't remember.
Well, I mean, the stars aligned, and either way, y'all got together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's cool.
He came to one of our like pop-ups. We used to have pop-ups like
Yeah.
every damn week,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess one day he just came.
Showing
in.
love to the community because he's from this side of town.
That's
so
what happened.
Probably Mexican establishment.
Yeah, I
showing
met
love
her.
to the culture. To
I
the
dropped off a
people.
shitload of toys at that Latino center
yeah.
by like Magnolia.
Mm-hmm. I know you're talking about.
Like
Right there in the
boxes
hood.
full of toys.
Mhm. Yeah.
People come here and drop off
Bro,
crazy.
I had an
amount of toys.
avalanche, my mom's avalanche at the time. I had that whole full of toys, bro.
Yeah.
He was like, damn. But then when you go in the warehouse, that whole was full already. Like, where you have enough toys to
Yeah.
provide for the next.
For all the communities for the
Yeah.
next 2-3 years.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean? Yeah.
So it's good to see people like actually giving back.
Nah,
these
for
days.
sure, 100%, man.
You don't see that a lot. I mean, Trey he had his little relief
Trey,
gang.
Trey's one of the ones
He's
that
one of
gives
those
back.
that gives back.
I seen something the other day, man, on TikTok where this lady was feeding the homeless, and they shut her down. They gave her a ticket and
It's
everything.
illegal to
What the
feed
fuck?
the homeless.
I get it because of the whole hot food permit
Mhm,
deal or
mhm.
whatever, but I just feel like we need to pick and choose our
Our battles.
battles, bro. Like if I'm a cop and I'm walking by her with my partner, we're just gonna keep it moving. We're not gonna mess with her. Nobody's there just gonna, give me some shit for not doing my job, quote unquote.
Yeah, but if the homeless person gets sick or something
Technically,
happens,
yeah.
they can sue
They
that
can
lady.
sue the lady, yeah.
So
The
it's-
homeless person could sue the lady.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Hey man, that pizza you get, bro.
Hey, if you eat the wrong
what?
thing, it could kill you.
Yeah, for
Someone
sure.
ate an
If it's
oyster,
not properly warm, yeah.
In Galveston,
Galveston,
they died
I seen that.
When was that?
like last week.
I almost died on the oyster
Yeah,
once.
yeah.
You don't hear the story?
What? What's
He
up?
was there.
Come on, food
Bro,
poisoning.
Bro, so one time we're like not last year, we're in Cancun on vacation.
Okay.
Family vacation. We're go to this restaurant, the Crab House. If y'all go to Cancun, try out the Crab House.
Okay.
It's a lot. It's fire.
But that's not where you got sick, right?
I didn't get sick. So
Okay.
look, so we're eating like Jose Reisinger.
Yeah, rest in
He
his
came with
brother
us.
Juan
Yeah,
and them.
he
Yeah, I
came
know
with
who
us.
they
They
are.
work right here.
Okay.
Shout out Tire 45.
Oh, come on, yeah, they got the tire shop.
Yeah. And he orders oysters, right? And he's like, yeah, I want some oysters. It's like a half dozen or some shit.
Mhm.
And we're like, yeah, bro, I don't really like the raw ones, but I'll do them.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not a big fan, but I'm in Cancun.
Yeah, you're
I'm,
like, yeah.
I'll try it. So I eat this oyster, and he's like, hey, be careful, because I'm kind of big.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, nigga, I eat these hoes all the time.
That's what she said. Bro.
Right?
Go ahead. I'm
And
just-
I fucking Tabasco, horseradish.
yeah, the whole works.
Hit
Dressed it.
I hit it. And that bitch was like this big. It was like the size of an egg.
Eat
You
that
didn't
right
even
there.
try to fucking.
I didn't even
bite
cut it in half. I didn't. You don't bite oysters,
Nah,
right?
nobody buys oysters.
So I try to
I be
swallow
buying-
this
I be
oyster.
buying it.
Really? You buy
That's
oysters?
weird.
I've never bought an
That's
oyster.
I like
weird.
I like
Well,
the
not a
texture in
cracker.
it.
Like you don't.
Okay.
you're
I
supposed
can't
to bite
bite
it.
that.
Yeah,
Are you
you
gonna
should-
swallow
No,
the
but it is
cracker?
whole. He's talking about from the shell.
Yeah, from the
From
shell.
the
Nah, I
shell,
put it on
just
the
the straight-
cracker.
I feel
put-
gay if I just
Straight
swallow
slurp
that
action
bitch.
with the tongue.
Yeah, with the shell. Yeah.
Nah, I feel gay if I
You're not
just
gonna
swallow
bite
that.
You're not gonna bite the
You don't
other
bite
thing.
the
Yeah,
big
you're
ass
gonna. Yeah,
oyster.
yeah. You're gonna slurp it.
All the way
So
down.
anyways,
Bite it.
Bro, so I swallowed that bitch, right? And it's the
It was
size.
too big.
Think it's the size of an egg,
Got you,
a
got
decent
you.
sized
Yeah,
egg.
yes, yes.
I swallowed it. I'm just like, and I'm just sitting there like making red faces, and they're like, "You good?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." Just like, but really on the inside, I end up coughing that shit out. I coughed out the whole oyster, bro, whole big fat
What the
motherfucker.
fuck?
That was the biggest oyster I ever tried.
So you were choking.
So I was
you
choking.
were choking.
Yeah, no, it didn't want to pass.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
I tried to swallow like 3 times, bro.
And nothing.
If I would have swallowed, I probably would have got hurt.
Yeah.
So I ended up coughing that bitch out.
Yeah.
And I'm just like spiced out. It had Tabasco and horseradish.
Yeah, yeah.
You ever had horseradish?
Yes, I love
Bro,
horseradish.
that shit's spicy.
Yeah, it is. It's
Imagine that
bitter,
shit.
strong.
Imagine coughing on it.
Yeah. Ooh.
So I'm just like going crazy, bro, in this fucking restaurant, bro.
So did you eat oysters again after that?
I haven't.
You haven't?
I haven't.
Yeah, see, shit like that will traumatize you. I got
haven't.
pizza poisoning. I didn't eat pizza for 10 years.
Pizza poison.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be in the oven, but we warmed it up. My cousin warmed it up in the microwave. She was babysitting me. So I ate pizza that was supposed to be in the oven. It was non-microwavable pizza. The frozen shit. from the
You're not
stove.
supposed to microwave it.
Well, she did. She was 14. I was
Right,
like 8,
right.
and I got fucking food poisoning for a week straight, and I didn't eat pizza for almost 15 years.
I love
So the
pizza.
same shit happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
Well, I
lie.
eat it
I
now,
got food
but-
poisoning from pizza, but I just like pizza. so
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Bro, that oyster was so dense and like
And
it was
he-
a big ass.
That was- yeah.
They probably caught it right there on the fucking.
Right,
the
yeah.
camera, like, hey, look at this motherfucker.
No, they probably caught it right there on the side.
Oh,
of
on the side of the
We're eating on the
fresh.
water.
Yeah.
Oh,
So they're
damn.
right
The,
there.
restaurant's on the water.
Yeah,
And
and
where,
over there
Cabo
is
San
they got
Lucas?
the big ass ones.
Cancun.
Cancun.
I invited Chris, bro.
Yeah.
One year we need to just.
He was telling me about it. He was telling me about it
Go.
recently at a breakfast that
Yeah.
y'all wanted to go again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Did that just happen? Was that just
That
recently?
was recently for my 20th anniversary.
Okay, so that was
Nah,
what
that
we got
was-
invited
that
to.
was-
Then.
No, the oyster one was before.
Okay.
But the Chris invitation
Invitation
was
was from recently. Yeah, he
Yeah.
was
Okay.
telling me about that. It was last minute, but I would have loved it. But I heard Cancun's beautiful. Cancun,
It's-
Acapulco, fucking Cabo San Lucas.
I've never been like I've never been to DR or PR, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Cancun's live.
Cancun's
I
live
do
with
need
fire.
to go to other places though.
Yeah, just make
But
sure y'all
going-
chew y'all's oysters out there. Y'all don't want to be like Chino with it.
Fuck.
That shit's scary as fuck. I know we're joking about it, but in the heat of the
Unless you got a
moment,
big
bro,
ass throat.
Yeah,
I mean,
I mean, and you don't need to learn CPR, but if I see my boy choking, like you finna get an uppercut to the solar
Miranda
plexus
was
or
that
something.
bad.
No, I'll
Do you
CPR
remember?
him, bro.
Yeah, you thought something was wrong or no?
I knew something.
No shit.
They had just told me.
He was just all red and shit.
Yeah.
So.
the
But he
whole
wasn't
day-
panicking or anything.
Nah, I didn't. I'm not a panicker.
Yeah.
I try to keep it like
Yeah.
I can be going through like the
Bro,
worst
I'm
thing,
not
and
gonna
just
like.
keep
Yeah, I'm a
it chill.
panicker, even though coming where I come from and as many fights that I've been in and things, other crazy shit. Like maybe it's from old age or what. Like my wife today, she got locked in the fucking elevator at work, bro.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, I promised the guy. She called me like 2 hours before this
You know
podcast.
she gets sued, right?
Well, I didn't know.
We'll
I
talk
know
about
now.
it. I'll
give you the
We'll talk
number
about that off
afterwards.
the podcast. But yeah, she got stuck in the elevator, and she said she was nonchalant, pushed the button. They said we can't get nobody right now. We're gonna send you to emergency response. They told her that they'll be there in 15 minutes, and she said she got fucking flipped over her laptop and started working Indian style in the
Fuck.
elevator.
See, that's
And
the
I-
type of shit I do.
See, and no, bro, like I'm fucking trying to pry
Yeah,
my way
I would
out
probably-
of that fucking elevator because
Yeah.
I'm mentally hyperventilating, and
Yeah.
I'm getting the fuck out of there by any means, bro. And
You
I
don't
just-
want to. You don't want that bitch to just slam to the floor.
whatever, you know what I'm saying? So my thing is
But
what's
you
it
might
called?
hurt yourself trying to get out there.
Well, I'm pounding on that bitch. I'm trying to rip it
So
open.
she just stayed chill?
She stayed chill. She said within 12, 13 minutes they showed up. The maintenance people got it working again. And I'm like, so are you going to get in the elevator again like tomorrow? She's like, yeah, probably. I'm like, yeah, I'd be like, I need the rest of the day off. I need fucking counseling. Like, I would have milked this shit.
No, for real.
I would have milked it, bro.
My homie, he runs
Yeah.
an elevator business,
Okay.
and he said if the elevator shakes while
Mhm.
you're on it,
You can sue. Wow. Man. Well,
I've
I
never
might
done
be-
it, but that's just that's
I
just.
might be on elevator endeavors here. I'm playing.
But yeah, bro.
That's cool, bro.
Don't chew your oysters, cut them hoes in half.
Yeah,
bro.
whatever you need to do.
I
Get 'em
like
with a
grilled
fork.
oysters.
The grilled oysters are the
It's
best, but
fine.
when you grill them, they shrink.
Yeah,
Char
yeah.
grilled.
So you
Char
can
grilled,
chew
yeah.
that, where it's different.
I like
texture.
fried.
Fried oyster.
I'm a
Fried
fried
oysters.
oyster
Oh,
guy.
that tastes pretty good
But
too.
I get shit
I
for
like
that
'em.
though. People, a
Yeah,
lot of
shit for
people,
that.
yeah, they're like fried oysters, and I'm like, yeah, fried oysters, bro, with some fucking
That's some country shit,
tartar,
right?
with some that's South shit. We're from the South,
Yeah,
baby. You
yeah,
know what I'm
some
saying? So
country shit.
Fry everything
with some
in the
fucking
South,
tartar
No
sauce
cap.
and some
Oreo-
cocktail
Oreos.
sauce. Every
Twinkies.
Twinkies.
right?
You ever had a fried Reese's?
No, I haven't.
Yes.
Shit. Fried Reese's.
Fried
Reese's
Reese's.
cup.
I gotta
Fried
try
ice
that,
cream.
bro.
Fried Reese's
Oh,
cup
fried
at
ice
the
I
cream.
never
rodeo.
had fried ice cream. That's at the fair at the carnival, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
rodeo they have fried Reese's. I recently tried those this
At the
last
rodeo. Man, I ain't
Yeah,
been
I
at the
go every
rodeo
year.
since the shooting happened. We
Which
were there.
one?
There was a
Oh, I
shooting
remember,
in
I
the
remember,
parking
I
lot.
remember.
That's the last time we went.
Bro, that was like 10 years ago.
Then that's the last time. 10 years
year. I go
ago.
every year. My kids are little, so I'm trying to like
Yeah.
enjoy them and just
Yeah. It was traumatizing for my wife and kids. We have family from the 956. Shout out to the 956 to the Valley.
The Valley.
And we had my wife's family from Donna, Texas, and they came down. Pobrecitos, man. It was their.
They ain't been back since?
No, bro, they haven't, bro. Hey, Chino said it. They haven't. And they came down. We want to go to the rodeo, pobrecitos. What a fucked up first time experience. ¿Cómo ves? To go to the
Did y'all
rodeo.
see anything or no?
No, we heard them.
Okay.
But then everybody, it was mass panic. Everybody ran, bro, and they were running
What
over
the
people.
fuck?
Yeah, it was bad, and I was like, fucking like elbowing people and moving them while we were trying to walk through it, and it was bad, bro. And I feel so bad for them. But yeah, they didn't come back since then.
tell them they need to come back. The rodeo is one of the best
Yeah.
things you could do, bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, it is.
that's
it
that's
is.
one of my favorite.
No, rodeo's badass. I'm
We
not gonna
like
lie.
I think it's underappreciated because we live here.
Yes.
But there's people all over the world that come
come
here just for
into
that.
the rodeo and the food.
Europeans, bro. People from other sides of the
Yes,
South.
yeah, from the
Just
other parts of
like,
the world.
yeah, other
Like,
parts of
yeah.
the world.
And
I
we got
just-
some of
I
the
just-
best barbecues.
it's
I was
just that
telling
the-
him last time. He was like, "I'm not a big fan." I was like,
Nah, I went to the road. I've been to the rodeo like almost every year, but I've missed like 4 or 5 years recently,
Okay,
just because
okay.
like, bro, it's just a hassle.
It's
and
overpriced and
in
it's a
Texas,
hassle.
sometimes it's like it's. I know that it's like in March and February where it's still somewhat cold, but man, it's still be hot as hell.
"Nah,
to
it'd
be
be
wearing-
fresh out there since it's outdoor
to
and
be
it's like by the
wearing
highway.
boots
and-
You feel
Even
that.
with all the people and everything.
feel that
it'd be hot,
freshness.
bro.
And
To
see,
me, at
the
least.
rodeo is cool, but I tell you what's even more cooler than the rodeo. The fucking Renaissance Festival.
I've never been.
bro.
It's coming soon, right?
And it comes in September
It's
to like.
It's-
It's
I
coming
seen
the
a
end of
sign the other day.
September to the end of
To
November.
Everybody
yeah.
tells me to go,
So you
but
think Robin Hood days, think medieval
I don't like that
days.
shit.
Yeah.
But bro,
What?
you gotta go though.
Game
Like-
of Thrones?
Like no, but listen, it's a whole. Listen, I'm not big into the Game of Thrones, and I'm gonna be honest. But the live experience, the javelin when horse to
It's
horse,
cool,
and
right?
it's
Yeah,
cool,
it's
dog.
cool, it's cool.
It's like it's the turkey
something
legs.
different, right?
It
Fucking
feels
turkey
like you're
legs.
living back then.
Yeah.
In the
Medieval
day,
times.
bro.
Hey, yeah.
I hate the medieval times for some
Why?
reason. I
What
just
the
don't
hell?
Well,
like
I mean,
that
I
shit.
get you though. It was
It's not my- I don't like that shit.
primal and fucking primitive and fucking just But it's castles
This
and
is
shit. You don't like
weird.
castles?
Bro,
Castles.
that's like my favorite time. I wish I would.
Hey, and then the girls wear these
You
little-
look like you
little
belong
t-
in the medieval era.
They wear like the uniforms, and the dudes get all dressed up, and the women wear all these little deals, and it's just they get into the
They dress like
swords
fairies and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
fairies,
bro.
and I mean it was cool.
What would
bro.
you would have been in the medieval times?
Medieval time.
Dragon.
Yeah, I would have been a dragon slayer, fool. Gio
You
laughed.
Mitch? You would have been a troll. What's
I've been
that?
like,
He would have been
The
a
troll. The troll.
I've been like Shrek or something.
yeah. What about you, Gino? Gino, what would you?
I would have been the prince.
I
shit.
still the friend Gio. Would you have been Gio? Gio would have been like a joker. He would have been the little hustler in the background. and
Shit.
Come on, man, I got you over here. Come on,
finesse.
yeah.
In the back.
But now the Renaissance, if you've never been,
I don't
No,
know. I'm
I
gonna go this
definitely
year.
and you're from
I'm gonna go this
Texas, bro, go.
You gotta drive all the way to the Woodlands.
It's
Right.
Woodlands,
year. You been?
Peanutville,
one.
Planet
You
Ville.
dress up
I
or
got crawfish etouffee and I
What?
got turkey leg.
You never
But
told
what
us
did you
that?
like?
They
Like
had,
it was
like,
cool,
weird-ass
but was it a
beers.
cool vibe, a
Yeah,
cool
because
environment?
it's out, like there's so much.
Chino, even if you're not
People
into
camp
it.
out, nigga. And
Okay,
stay
but those
there.
are the hardcore people.
That's
but,
hard- they dress
but,
up
like
too,
someone
right?
like you, like me and you, were casuals. You
Yeah.
still enjoy the experience. But the hardcore ones,
I heard they be out there doing all kinds of
yeah,
weird
they be
stuff.
doing all kind of stuff. All right. yeah,
I heard.
yeah. The Renaissance Festival, y'all
It's a
check it
vibe.
out. It's coming up here in the next month or so, man. So
Yeah.
y'all definitely
We're
want to
ready
check
in
out.
September.
Yeah, so it's already coming in a few weeks.
I'm saying the other day I seen a sign.
yeah,
that
the
said Texas
Renaissance, bad.
Yeah, they'll start putting signs up right now.
I want to take my daughters. They haven't been.
Let me know when you're going.
Yeah, I'll let you know. But we can do a whole group thing.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
serious. We'll do a group thing and we'll go, bro.
We'll go to Grinchland.
Yeah. Where?
Grinchland?
Greensland?
Cause that's
Grinchland?
Yeah, you ain't never been there?
Nah, what?
There's
Grinchland?
nothing but Grinch shit.
What
Are you
are
serious?
Yeah.
I'm
I
with that.
love the Grinch.
Yeah, I love
it's
the
like
Grinch
an hour
too,
away
bro.
from here.
I
You're
like
the
the way.
Grinch or what?
I am the Grinch.
Me too.
I love the way he just shits in everybody's cereal, bro. He don't care, bro. He'll fuck up Christmas. He don't care about nothing.
That's me.
I laughed at, and when we went to go see one of the Dr. Seuss movies in the one of the part, the Lorax, where he
Oh, yeah, Lorax.
fucks everybody up,
Mhm.
and everybody's sad. I'm the only one in the movie theater laughing, and my daughters and my wife look at me, and I
You
felt,
sick,
I felt sick, bro. I did. My wife's like, "You really laughed?" And I'm like, "Yeah, he fucked everybody up. Like, it's funny." You know, she's like, "No, it's not. It ain't funny."
Hey,
So
bro.
tell us a little bit about your boxing. Like, and that's what you're about to ask, right?
Yeah, I was about to say, man, I'm still trying to figure out the name, but tell us, like, a little bit
What
about
got you into that?
Yeah.
Fighting. I went to a school in on the southeast side, second ward, called Jackson Middle School, and they renamed it. It's Navarro or some shit now, by Austin High School.
Mhm.
And shout out to second ward. Shout out to Austin High School. I graduated from there. But yeah,
Oh,
man,
you graduated from?
I graduated from Austin and back
Yeah.
in 03, man. Me and my wife, I've known her since high school. But yeah, I was fighting. And
Just random?
yeah, just gangbangers and shit. I ran solo, so I didn't run with a clique. They knew I was from Southeast, from Telephone. And
So
there
you
was-
weren't really from
What
that.
was your
I
side.
wasn't
record on
from
the
Second
streets?
Ward. I was from Southeast, but then you got Second Ward.
So
you
you
got-
claim telephone?
yeah, I claimed Telephone when they would ask me
Hey,
where I
no,
was
okay.
from. Yeah, appreciate it. And
I'll take one too.
yeah, when they would ask me where you from, I mean, I'm not obviously I'm gonna tell them where I'm from. So I was already the outcast. We're from the same area but different hoods,
It was
What
like
would you
that.
say?
right?
From
Me?
telephone too, or?
I would say long drive and
Priority?
telephone.
Yeah, I would say Long Drive
I
and
want the other
Telephone
one.
to this day. And
I still
And,
mine's full.
yeah, man, I got picked up by police, and he said, "You want to go to juvie or you want to go to the gym?" And obviously, I chose the gym.
Damn, a cop told you that?
Yeah, cop. It was a precinct 6 constable. We were fighting they had their own program. The constables had their own. Victor
Yeah.
Trevino ran it. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
familiar.
Shout out to Victor Trevino and
That's
everybody.
not-
But he was a bigwig back in the day. He was one of the he ran all the neighborhoods. He was a politician, whatever. He wasn't the mayor. I don't know what he was. District councilor, can say constable.
Mhm.
And I started fighting from then on out, man. And
So they put you, the
He said you're either going
the
to juvie-
precinct had a program.
yes, they had a
that-
program for youths,
for like obviously
troubled youths, whatever,
yeah.
getting into shit. and I joined it.
Damn, so that's what got you into
That's
it.
what got me into it. And
So shout out 12. Huh?
shout out to Precinct 12. I mean, you gotta do, you gotta give them what they get. They helped me, they saved me.
Did
They
you
probably
ever
saved
think
my
like,
life.
should I do juvie?
How should I do it?
Juvie?
Juvie? Nah, hell nah. Yeah, nah.
That was an option.
Yeah,
You
nah.
wanted to
When
fight.
fighting was cool, and then they're like, you can't get in trouble for punching somebody in the face, and I'm like, what, for real? And little did I know that my real biological father, who I only met once, I didn't know this till I started fighting. And shout out to my mom, rest in peace, my mom. But my jefita finally came clean and told me, she's like, hey, mijo, your real father used to fight. He was a professional fighter out of Corpus, and that's where I got that fighting mentality.
So you
from.
fighting was in your blood.
It was just in my blood.
It was-
So I was
yeah.
like, it was emotional for her because she's like, damn, this fool's gonna go fight box. Little did he know
That's
he comes
weird
from
for
that.
her, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it was just like, what the? It just kind of just fell in. And yeah, that was it, man. Got into amateur fighting and fought for Willie. We're still trying to figure out his last name right now. He was
Shout
out
out
of
to Willie.
shout out to
RIP,
Willie
really.
RP. He died a couple years ago, man. He was my trainer. He Chino and his mother. Shout out to RIP to my boy Manuel. He used to go to the gym with us too. His big brother.
I've been
Meme.
there too. I went
Yeah,
once,
okay.
twice, a couple times.
Okay. And they would go and they would throw a
I
million
remember the
jabs.
Mustang. I remember the Mustang.
The
most of
Mustang.
all.
Yeah.
I rode with you a couple times in
Yeah,
the back
in
of
the-
that
in the
Mustang. And he'll
Mustang.
drive just that bitch will take off.
Yeah.
right?
It was an 85 5.0 GT Mustang with a 302 in
Was
it.
it drop top?
No, it wasn't drop top. It was hard top, and it was a hatchback. And senior skip day, did a couple of donuts, had some blowouts. But yeah, man, boxing was what saved my life. I really contribute everything to
Do
boxing.
you think that kind of molded you as a person?
For real, disciplined me, helped me a lot.
Give you structure.
Gave me structure. Not having a lot of things and shit growing up rough, it did give me structure, yeah, for sure.
So you said, what, you fought amateurs?
Amateurs, yeah. It was between gyms, tournaments, and stuff like that. So yeah, I was 9-0 with 7 knockouts, amateur record.
And what made you put the gloves up?
My senior year of high school, my wife at the time, she's my wife now. At the time she was my girlfriend. She got pregnant.
In high school?
In high school, and we had to tell my suegro that she was pregnant. And R.I.P. to my suegro, and he passed away too from cancer a year and a half, going on 2 years ago. But yeah, he says you're gonna get a job and you're gonna work. He tells me, "You love my daughter?" I said, "Yes, sir." I told him in Spanish. He said, "You want to be with her?" "Yes, sir." "You gonna marry her?" "Yes, sir." He says, "Okay, you don't have to because it's a baby." I said, "No, I love her. I want to marry her." "What are you gonna do?" I said, "I'm gonna be a professional fighter." He says, "No." He says, "You're gonna get a job and you're gonna work. You're gonna move in and you're gonna get a job." And that's how my planned career took off. The refinery, and I hung up the gloves, traded them in for a hard hat, steel toe boots.
So you never got a pro fight?
Never had a pro fight, bro. Never got
Fuck.
the chance to fight. Bro.
So right now's your time.
You know what I'm saying? You
My
never
boy
know,
finna
bro.
go.
Right.
Boy
What do you
dropped
think
60.
about? You were talking about the Masvidal's promotion, the game bare knuckle.
Yeah, bare
What do you
knuckle.
think about that?
I think
It was a good ass show, right?
good ass show. Bare knuckle MMA fighting, so it's just like the UFC,
They
except
take you
no
down,
gloves.
all that, right?
Everything,
And they-
same rules.
But it was kind of less grappling a little bit.
They were
It was
stand up,
mostly standing,
I
right?
think because Game Bread offered $5,000 a match, he was offering a bonus pay for like
Oh,
knockouts
that's
and shit.
smart.
So yeah, he was trying to get the trying to get
Hey,
the
bro,
blood. and
every
guts
fight
going.
was good.
bloody too.
I seen every fight.
Bloody,
like,
bro.
and that shit was.
Yeah,
That was some bangers.
Yeah,
What was the
yeah.
main?
yeah.
Main event was Dos Santos
Dos-
versus We're Doomed.
We're doing something.
There's a
Two
rematch.
OGs.
Crazy.
Yeah,
There's a
rematch
rematch.
with bare knuckle.
Two legends?
Because they
Yeah.
fought for the belt, didn't they?
Yeah,
or
they-
what was it? Or was it a contenders fight?
I think it was a contenders fight, but either way, it was a classic OG fight. You know, because they had been fighting since we were little. They were the OGs. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Yeah. So could you picture yourself doing some bare knuckle?
bare knuckle. Yeah, but I don't know about grappling. I don't know about wrestling.
Well, I'll show you
and
how to
stuff.
different.
I know my boy knows how to grapple right here. Chino knows how to do all that.
Would you
BJJ.
do bare knuckle, Mitch?
I do bare knuckle. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, shit, Mitch ain't no punk.
Bare knuckle boxing or bare knuckle
Bare knuckle
Boxing.
anything.
Bare knuckle
Yeah.
boxing, I'll do
Yeah,
for
That shit's
fucking
brutal.
$100 store credit.
Bro,
Yeah.
your hands take so much damage.
But
you know that, right?
they have wraps,
They
so
wrap,
that's
they
good.
wrap.
I'm good.
They
It's-
wrap.
A lot of people don't know how to wrap their hands. If y'all notice on
Yeah.
that, if you know how to wrap your hands won't hurt.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's the difference on wrapping your hands?
Everybody just goes straight.
Shout out Saloon
Just-
Door.
yeah.
our
You
gotta go in
sponsor.
between.
Real
Yeah,
quick,
you
shout
gotta
out
go
to
between.
Saloon
Between.
You gotta
Yeah,
make
make sure
that
y'all go
padding.
follow
You know what I
them.
mean?
You gotta
make sure
loop
you
that
go-
thumb,
They have
everything.
a
Yeah.
brewery
Yeah.
in Webster, and
Shout out.
they got a new spot in Pearland. Y'all go check
Saloon
them out.
Door.
Some good beer, nice and
It's the best
smooth.
beer.
Oh yeah, it's smooth.
It's all I drink.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
Y'all
smooth.
go check them out.
I'm 185 right now.
Saloon
But
Door.
do you guys know because I know they use like regular wraps, but do you guys know like the length? Is it like a 180 or a 130? Do you not know the length of the wrap?
As far as what that bare knuckle
Yeah,
stuff, that
like
what's
the
his name?
regulation of
No,
it?
I
The
don't.
Masvidal, I don't know exactly like what how it works. they just look like Bear had any padding on them.
Yeah, it's just.
And I don't know if y'all
but-
seen the fighters after the fights. They were like hurt. Their shit
Yeah.
would hurt.
Yeah,
bro.
that shit, it'll mess you up. He was saying how the MMA, you have seen all that when they wear the little gloves, there's little cheat codes where you could put your hand in there and like
They
pull
do
them and
it.
shit.
They
Well,
do
he's
it.
saying with the bare knuckle, you can't do that.
Yeah, no.
So Jorge was talking about that. Gamebird was
Was he?
saying, yeah, he
I didn't
was.
see that.
He was talking
No,
the
the people
specifics of
go
it.
in there and they'll put their fingers in the glove and hold your hand from doing anything.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little
Or
trick
you
of
can
the
be getting
trade.
choked out and you put your hand in their glove
Yeah,
and kind of defend the choke.
yeah. He said you can't do that with the bare knuckle. So I mean, that's a big difference too. You know what I mean? Either way, all that shit's good.
It is good because it gives the vets another outlet. Like whenever they're done fighting, when they get cut from the UFC for whatever
They
reason,
can still feed their
they can
families
go- yeah,
on a
they can
lower
go get a
platform,
check,
but still
and
get a
they
check.
still-
Yeah.
Shit, some of these they go boxing and then they get that big check.
You seen Nate Diaz?
The
Nate
crossover.
Diaz got paid, I think, the most out of his career.
Yeah, he's
by
done
Jake
good.
all
Paul.
UFC
Yeah.
together.
How does that even make sense?
I mean,
doesn't,
entertainment.
right?
Entertainment's money. I don't agree. Me
They're
personally,
paying the athletes. They're
It's
not
in-
paying the people at the top. you
it's
know?
whatever sells, right? It's what
That's
the-
true.
Jake Paul is the
Jake
promoter.
Paul's making sure the athletes get paid, not
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
whoever
Dana
the
White don't
fuck
cancel
came up with the
please.
idea.
And see, Jake Paul's got one of the best. He's got one. Of,
That's my uncle.
yeah, he's got one of the
No,
best
yeah.
female boxers in the
Do you
world.
see they
Amanda
went
Serrano.
Amanda Serrano.
Their
and
shirts
Serrano.
are like $100.
We talked
sent
about
us some
this
shit.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah? Really?
She
Yeah,
fought
yeah.
in them. Didn't
Yeah.
she fight in them?
She fought in the shoes we sent her.
Really?
She made a video.
Amanda said, I know some shoes. She made a
You know
video.
how she always fights in Jordans,
Yeah,
Nikes.
yeah,
She
yeah.
fought in our shoes.
Really? That's cool, man. Shit, see, that's
Tap
tight.
in.
What about the local girl, Marlene? Nah,
Marlene
she ain't-
Esparza. Nah,
we
she,
need to- we need to
We've
get
talked-
Marlene
have we
over
talked to
here.
her?
I don't
Yeah,
think
y'all
so.
need to
I
get
used
her
to
over
train
here.
with her back in
Yeah,
the day, bro.
get Marlene
Bro,
over
you
here
tripping,
to
bro.
Space City
Come on,
right
back
here,
in the day.
collectives.
She's
Give
We're
her
always
some,
looking
get
for
her some
sponsors.
shoes.
She
yeah.
just recently
sponsor
took a
athletes.
fight, and she was
What's
the
up,
world
my
champion
boy?
under De La Hoya.
Yeah.
OG,
And,
triple OG.
She just recently took another
Hey,
fight.
sounds so collective. What up?
Nah, but yeah, she's good. She's another one. Yes, stepping with from
The other
Houston,
little,
too.
what's the other little tiny one that comes in here?
There's
She's
another
like
girl.
112 or
She's like
some
ranked
shit.
number
Oh, wow,
one in the
okay.
nation or something.
Oh, wow.
Like that.
She's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good. What's your?
Really?
I forgot her
You
name,
know her
but
name?
yeah, I
She
forgot-
comes in here. She
Yeah, she
like
comes
trades
in here,
some stuff
shops, but
Y'all had that UFC fighter in here too, the one that owns his own crawfish
yeah.
restaurant.
Mike
I ran
Trent?
into him.
Mike
yeah.
Trent.
Yeah, shout out to him,
Yeah,
bro.
shout out Mike
With
Trent,
man,
that's
he's
my
got
boy.
some mean crawfish.
Actually,
I
I'm
don't-
gonna get him on the next podcast.
Yeah, bro.
hey,
that
everybody,
dude-
everybody that I've told about that says that that's the best
crawfish,
spot
bro.
ever.
Where'd you run into him?
I ran into him here, but I didn't know that I went to his restaurant till we started conversating here, me and him, at the
Okay.
other store.
Okay,
next
yeah,
door.
grand opening,
I ran
bro.
into him at the other store.
He's always
And
first.
and come to find out, I said, man, I seen you. I said, I seen you, and then we start talking, and his pictures in his restaurant. He's got his pictures
him in
everywhere.
the ring and
And when
shit.
we started talking, he told me that was
It
his
kinda
restaurant.
clicked.
Then I said, that's where I seen you, bro.
Shout out Mike Trent. He's been.
Yeah, shout out to Mike.
What's up,
Trent,
young
bro.
ho? Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out Mike Trent, bro. That's
Hey,
like
happy birthday again, young ho.
happy birthday, young ho. Me and Mike Trent, we got our black belts around the same time,
Okay.
and like
Yeah.
we kind of came up together. We actually became friends,
Okay.
sparring,
Okay.
MMA sparring.
Okay.
He was fighting, and I was just like, I was always the guy that never fought, but always had fun sparring these
Sparring,
guys.
yeah, of
I
course.
was a good training partner, and I would
Yeah.
give him I give everybody.
Well, you
a
know,
good-
there's
a
training
good
partners that
match.
get paid for being training
Yeah.
partners. In
So
boxing, they get
Mhm.
10,
Let's
15,
go.
20,000 a training
Well, yeah,
partner.
and
I was
serious.
always fighting the pros,
camp,
and I would
they-
hold my
they
own
were
with.
big-
Yes,
They
yes.
paid
He
me
used to
one
get paid?
time for like they pay you. Well, I got paid on a lower level, so it'll be like $50 a round.
Okay, but either way, you're
yeah. So
como quiera.
a day you
Jermel
make.
Chalo, you need some sparring partners? My guy is
yeah.
ready.
Oh, right here, baby. You already know.
Yeah,
We got that Mexican heart. Don't let the
Let's
beer
go.
belly fool you, cuz. Just give me 3 months. We get. Oh, he's already gonna fight at the end of the month.
We gotta
What
get
do y'all
him
got?
in the
Who
ring.
y'all got?
Oh.
I even sparred Regis Pro Games.
So what?
No,
how they
hombre,
doing
you
there?
did?
Space-
El
Space
Bugo
City
Boy
pays
or
for
what?
your
El
camp.
Rougarou.
El
I
Bugo
like
Boy.
him a lot.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
really good. He's a fucking master class.
I think
boxer,
he's underrated,
bro.
bro.
Oh yeah, very.
So do you
underrated.
think Shakur's gonna have his way with him?
No, fuck no. No,
He's not, right?
Hell no.
So what? How do you see the
Regis-
fight going?
Regis
I
can
mean,
fight.
Shakur,
Gonna
at
put
the end
him
of the
down?
day, he's a sniper, but it's going to be in the later rounds. Cause,
He's gonna put him
man,
down though eventually.
I don't know if he's going to put him down, but he's going to outclass him in the later rounds.
So you're going with Shakur?
I'm going with my boy, but
You going with Regis?
yeah, Regis.
He's
but-
training out of Houston, isn't he? With the
Yeah,
what's his
Main
name?
Street.
He's always man.
Yeah.
He's always
Yeah.
he always comes to Maine and spars everybody. He'll
Did he?
spar anybody and everybody, bro.
He'll
They don't-
spar me.
Yeah, he'll spar anybody.
Mhm.
Like anybody. I'm sure he sparred even what's his name,
Kevin
Kevin
Holland?
Holland. Yeah, because
Mhm.
Kevin Holland used to be sparring over there.
Mm-hmm.
So he be sparring everybody really, just trying to get work in because he moves so good. You know,
Yeah.
He's like
He
really.
trained with the trainer out of
Someone
Beaumont.
got
What's his
Shakur,
name?
man.
The trainer out of Beaumont. He trained the Charlo.
Oh,
he trained-
the guy that trains
Ronnie Shields.
Ronnie
Ronnie
Shields. Yeah, he
Shields.
trains
Yeah, I
everybody.
think
He's
trained with
even
him
with
too.
he's with Garcia and Spence. And all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Well, what do y'all think about the Canelo fight coming up? Canelo and Jamel. I mean, shout out to Jamel, H-Town represent,
I
but
know.
then,
Sir.
you know what I'm saying? He's representing the
I'm
H-Town.
torn, but
Them
Canelo's
boys used to
gonna
go to
win.
all my fights, man.
Canelo's a gangster, bro.
Nah,
Canelo.
I ain't gonna lie. Canelo's on another level than they are.
Yeah.
So it's not even.
But
If this fight would have happened 5 years ago, Canelo would have put him down within 4 or 5 rounds. But
So
thank
how
God
do you
it's
see it going?
yeah, thank God it's happening now. So Canelo probably gonna stop him like in the 11th or 12th round, like
Think
on
so?
some Caleb Plant shit. You know,
Got you.
kind of same thing.
But
Even though Jamel's
Charlo's
never been
aggressive. He's
stopped.
gonna be throwing power shots.
Charlo is really big. He's 6'2",
That's what
so
I'm
you
saying,
know what
so-
I mean. He
Everybody's making a big deal about the two-way come up. I mean,
Yes,
he's still
He's his
bigger than
size.
But
he
it-
walks around at
but
fucking
but
180
Canelo's
you
or
like-
got to
something.
think
Yeah.
about it. Your muscle memory is always telling you, hey, I got to fight at 147. Hey, 147. Hey, we're making 147 this fight. Hey, 147. And then finally this fight, you're telling your muscle memory, hey, we're going up to 168.
Yeah,
It's a little different.
Canelo,
you know?
Canelo's
Naturally, right?
Naturally,
Naturally, Canelo's gonna. Just
Naturally, Canelo. Okay,
but Charlo probably walks around at that, no?
yeah, Charlo walks around at that, but Canelo walks around at almost 200. You know what I mean? You gotta
190.
realize that.
Canelo's pretty fucking
Yeah,
jacked.
Canelo. If you see him, he's a
pretty
little
fucking jacked.
fucking bull. He's
well, he's got
short
cows that
and-
we don't have. You know,
Yeah.
Right?
Says
And
what?
Mexican meat.
he's got cows that
The
we don't have.
Cambutero.
I'm just like it, right? You got you know, like oh fucking AJ. Yeah, he's good. But I mean, at the end of the day, who doesn't, right? I mean, it is what it is, bro. You know, but it's gonna be a good fight either way you
No,
chop
yeah,
it up.
I
Sure.
think Charlo's
No
gonna go out on
cap.
his shield.
You got to get on the next pod.
He's gonna go out on his shield and he's gonna put up a good ass fight.
Yeah,
But Canelo's just better, bro.
of course.
So it's like,
Yeah.
And
and
you
I'm
gotta-
not being biased
Nah,
or
for,
anything.
for sure, no.
But
Because
you-
I always go for Canelo,
Yeah.
no matter who he fights.
Yeah,
But
Hey, what the fuck?
he's the better boxer.
no, I don't know.
And the better
Yeah.
power
I went
puncher.
against
I think-
Canelo when he fought Golovkin the first time.
Oh,
These are the
yeah.
only two
He lost
times.
that fight. That
Canelo,
was-
Golovkin the first, and I went against him on Kovalev. And what a coincidence! I feel he won. He lost both of those fights, even the first
He
Golovkin
did, he
fight.
did, he did.
And I went against him against Kovalev because I had already knew Kovalev. I had already watched his fights.
He's a
He
beast.
beat
He
Andre
fucking
Ward.
throws punches in
He beat the
bunches.
shit
He's
out of
He beat the
huge.
shit out of Andre
So
Ward.
I'm like, there's no way that he beat the shit out of Andre Ward, and I'm like, there's no way that Canelo's gonna knock this dude out. There's no way. But I didn't think he was gonna handle Canelo the way he handled him, bro.
Well, that's the thing. He took a lot of wars in the ring before he fought Canelo. if
So
you
he was
really
already
think about it.
yeah.
Who?
Kovalev.
Sergey Kovalev,
the
the
Russian?
Russian guy.
Yeah.
And his style is just like Bivol style.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Bivol beat him, not Kovalev.
Oh,
Bivol beat
Bivol,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, I got him mixed up. He beat Kovalev.
Yeah, he
beat
knocked
Kovalev.
him out.
But Bivol is who I'm talking about, who had those fights and who was
Bivol is
fucking
monster.
big.
I've been
Bivol's
keeping
a
up
different
with
animal.
Yeah.
But he's too
I got him
big,
mixed
though,
up, not
too. He's
Kovalev.
like a
But Canelo wants to avenge that loss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
to
does.
Kovalev.
But
I
hopefully,
mean, to Bivol, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I get them confused because they're both Russian and
Yeah.
shit.
but hopefully
yeah.
they can go down. Like if I don't know, even if Kovalev, I mean, even if Bivol goes down, it's more of an advantage for him because
Yeah.
he'll be faster and
Yeah.
stronger. You know, like I don't know.
And that's if Canelo don't put
This
a weight,
guy, I've been seeing this
weight
guy
class.
since he was an amateur, bro. Bivol, he's a monster, and I've been telling everybody, I was like, bro,
So
when
if
he
they were
had
twins.
9 fights, I was like, bro, this dude is a monster.
Mhm,
The only fight he has to have now is Arturo Beterbiev.
But yeah,
Yeah, and
he's
that's-
good too. Yeah,
Yeah, but he's already
Strickland,
getting old.
no
He's like
middleweight.
38, so
Yeah.
he needs to.
What do you think about that Strickland fight?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
We have that on our notes.
yeah, Strickland. Fuck.
What do you think about
Did you
it?
watch it or not?
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah,
Yeah, I ended up
he
watching
had
that
that
shit.
Philly shell
You
the whole
think-
time. I feel. And he was,
I was just showing him that Philly
He
shell.
had that
I was
weird
showing him-
defense. bro.
But look, before this fight, I remember asking Gio. I was like, "Hey, why does this guy? He fight like weird as fuck. He fights like a Floyd Mayweather that doesn't
he's
care.
awkward, yeah.
You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
fights like this,
Wow,
and he'll
yeah.
just hit
Yeah.
you like, bro. That's
But
crazy.
he knows how to slip those punches. He was slipping Izzy's punches the whole fight. You know.
He didn't give Izzy any space. So
Mhm.
like Izzy's like a very technical striker
Yeah,
that
yeah.
needs a little space.
Yeah,
he needs
yeah.
a counter.
Yeah, and I
And
kept
this
pressing
dude
and
was
pressing and
just, like,
pressing and
pressing.
pressing.
Closing
Aggressive.
the distance.
Yeah, it's
I'm very
yeah.
good when it comes to like how to fight somebody, right?
Yeah.
Like if they're good at long range,
Mhm.
get close that distance,
Mhm.
and then make it. You can't make it his fight.
Mhm.
If he would have given him the space, bro, I promise you, Izzy would have knocked his ass
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
But Strickland pressured, and he didn't give Izzy any room to work.
Nah, yeah.
Imagine fighting off your back foot the whole time.
Yeah, and you're not even accustomed to fighting off your back
Exactly.
foot. Yeah, so it made
Anderson
him
Silva
real
was like a
comfortable.
master at that.
Yeah.
well, boxers, that's what they focus
Anderson,
on is
remember
fighting on your
Silva
back
was in
foot.
Well, that's
stuff.
the counter punching.
Yeah, they
It
counter
was just
punch.
Yeah.
boom.
Yeah.
But
That's the counter punching.
Israel's he just wasn't. I don't know. He wasn't. I don't know if he underestimated him, but for sure,
He
fighting
just
off.
didn't take no risk either.
I mean, that's the thing too. It's a fight where people don't understand. The casual fans and regular people that have never been in a fist fight or even a physical confrontation in their life, they don't understand that it's not just fucking throwing punches. You're having to think in there while you're fighting. Even in a street fight, me to this day, my fat ass, if I get in a street fight, I know what to do, bro. As soon as the way he squares up or whatever he's doing, his mannerisms, the way he's holding his hands,
the way he steps,
just
everything,
regardless.
man.
I'm looking at I'm fucking Terminator
You're
in that
reading
shit, bro. Yeah,
You got your Dragon Ball
you
Z.
know.
Power level
And
in
if
this
he's
whole-
rushing me, that's a quick left hook step off to the left or the
Yeah.
right. If he's rushing, if they're Goldberging you, you know, that's already a no. But it's just one of those things. Like, yeah, bro, you know, boxing and fighting in general, MMA, it's a lot of thinking. It's a lot of thinking, bro.
Yeah,
You
ring
know,
IQ
So you
is
think
probably the most
Strickland
important.
wasn't giving him time to think?
Yeah,
No.
Strickland
That's fucking up his whole thinking.
He
right?
couldn't think. Izzy couldn't do anything because Strickland was pressing, and that I think they trained him in the build up to that fight.
to break his.
Press, bro, break his fucking will. Don't let him make any kind
Have
of.
you seen his expressions? Izzy was looking like
He was out
after
of
the
gas.
first round, he
Yeah.
was like he almost got knocked out.
Yeah.
He was like, he had like a weird expression, right?
Yeah.
Like he had a
Yeah.
like
Well, when you get pressed like that, you get winded within the first minute.
he was
Yeah.
fatigued. as fuck.
Regardless of what you are, you're
Yeah.
a professional boxer, whatever.
Don't matter.
Fighter.
In,
You
in
get
shape,
you
yeah.
get just walk down. That's the key to breaking somebody down. Just
Breaking
walk 'em
somebody down.
walk 'em down.
You don't even have to lose because you're the lesser fighter. You're losing because you're fucking worn down so much.
I mean,
And-
anybody can agree that Izzy's the better striker.
For sure,
I
100%.
wouldn't say better fighter because he lost,
Mhm.
but the better striker. Like, come on.
Yeah. No,
I was telling this for Izzy's gonna win easily. Like,
Everybody
yeah, that's
thought
what
that.
that's what.
Well, they said this was one of the biggest upsets in UFC history,
It is.
period. Kind of like when Nate fucked up McGregor when he choked him out.
yeah.
You know, that was a big upset. Remember Nate McGregor, the first fight? So they're
Mhm.
saying this was equivalent to something like that.
Matt Serra beat George
Matt
St.
Serra,
Pierre.
St. Pierre, you know. Then they equated to Buster Douglas and Mike Tyson. Remember that fight? Buster
was
beat him
one
in
of the
Tokyo.
biggest-
What people don't know is that Tyson was up the whole night before with 2 or 3 prostitutes and a bunch of fucking
Jerking it,
cocaine.
yeah.
And that was a setup.
He,
Yes,
he only
bro.
trained 2
Those
days
ain't-
for that fight.
Yeah, and those ain't
he
rumors
went to the gym.
that
he,
really happened.
he
He got
went to
dropped in sparring before
Yeah.
that fight.
he
They
went
dropped
to,
him.
He went to the gym 2 hours, 2 days. That fight.
Yeah.
Before that fight.
So he didn't take him serious.
And he
No.
almost won. No.
And he almost won. He would have won
It was a 12 count.
if the referee would have counted right.
Right.
If the referee would have counted like 1, 2, 3, like how you really supposed to count, he would have. Buster Douglas would have got knocked out. That's what would have been a knockout. But you
The
know,
referee hold him.
yeah, low key.
Gave him too much time. to
Yeah,
get
gave
up?
him too
Gave
much
him
time.
like 13 seconds
Yeah, it was
to
more.
get up.
Why he do that?
Who knows?
Man, who knows?
We think
And-
Don
and-
King was involved in
I
the whole
think-
thing
yeah,
because
I
Don
think-
King sent the prostitutes to Tyson's,
Yeah.
knowing
Don-
that a
Don
kid with
King was a
candy.
Don King's the
A
most
snake.
Yeah,
Well,
the most.
speaking of that, Tyson called him a reptilian motherfucker. Is what he called him.
Oh,
Those are
Tyson
his
hates
words.
him. He says if he ever
He
sees
said
him, he'll kill him.
Don King is a reptilian motherfucker. Speaking of reptilians, he might be a real reptilian. Who knows?
Shit, he's
But
been
yeah.
around since the Ali days.
Yeah, there
he
you
ain't
go.
died yet. And he owes a lot of people money.
And he
so.
still wears that funky ass
America suit, little
no,
jacket.
that denim jacket.
Yeah, that little
He
American
still has the
denim jacket
He
is
still
what
has
like
the hair?
yeah. Well,
Whatever
kind of.
hair
It's
he
like
has.
whatever hair he has.
Yeah,
It's
looks
like,
like yours.
Yeah,
hey, come on,
Like
man.
a cone.
like a cone. Ándale, like a
Nah,
cone.
but yeah, Tyson hates that guy. He still owes him like $8 million
Yeah.
from like 1989 and shit. So,
What up, Danny?
Oh yeah.
hey, but recently you went viral on TikTok
Mhm.
for like a video that you had put out, you know, exposing certain people and exposing certain things. Like
It was
you know-
Sound of Freedom, the movie.
Yeah,
Sound of
yeah,
Freedom,
Sound
man.
of Freedom. Yes.
Yeah. Now, yeah, I just touched it.
So what were we saying? They weren't promoting it, or like?
Yeah, they didn't even want to put it in the movie theaters or nothing like that. And then before the Sound of Freedom came out, there's an app called Burrow app. Y'all check it out. This is a good platform for my boys and myself. It touches the Sound of Freedom before it became Sound of Freedom, when Tim Batters was actually going into the trenches of saving trafficked kids.
You seen the movie?
Real footage. Yeah, I seen the movie, but the documentary, the movie can't touch the documentary,
shit.
bro. Yeah, the
Where is it at?
documentaries. It's on the Burrow app. Go to Roku, or you can download the Burrow app. BURROW. Check it out. It's about kids in Haiti. Something about Haiti. The title has to do with Haiti. That's the actual documentary that they based the movie off of.
So they do the same shit in Haiti.
Yeah, yes, they do the same thing in Haiti. They traffic kids all over the world, bro. Kids are trafficked all over the world. The United States of America, England, Haiti, Russia. It's an international child sex
It's a
trafficking ring.
ring. Yeah.
It's huge, man. And all I did was just speak my my piece on it. I ranted about how we need to do more to protect our children. We need to use our platforms to help people, and it just blew up, man. It became viral, you know, because it's about our children at the end of the day. I got daughters, you know what I mean? I got nieces and nephews, neighbors, you know, people like, you know, my kids. And,
Yeah.
and so I just touched it, man. I said what I think a lot of people feel, which is like we don't do enough to protect our children. We don't shed enough light
For
to this
sure.
conversation
Yeah.
of child sex trafficking. We all got kids, you know, we all got, you know what I'm saying, and, or nieces or nephews or whatever. So I just spoke from my heart, and like I said, talked about we need to do more to protect our children, and it went viral.
Knowing you did not expect that.
No, not
The
100.
type of person you are, you don't.
No, I
you don't
wasn't.
care for
No,
the
I
lie.
wasn't.
You
No,
don't
I
care
wasn't
for
trying to
any
go
of that.
viral. I was speaking. It really irritated me because what set me off was they had a piece on the news that said that they were changing the pedophilia name to MAPS, M-A-P.
And they were also making it to like where you're, like it was your part of your not gender but your sexual orientation where you like. It's like, what is it called? In California, they're already doing it.
They're doing it in California, but what they're calling it now is it's called MAPS, minor attractive
Exactly,
persons.
minor
That's what you're
attractive
going with
What
it.
the?
So what it is you're not
It's
a pedophile. You're just attracted to kids. They're trying to make it a thing.
Where?
Where the California and the rest of the country, and that's what fucking set me off. That's why I made that video. That's why I did what I did and I said what I said. So yeah,
Damn,
man.
what the fuck, no.
So yeah.
No.
Now we're good. Don't even open it.
But yeah, man.
Damn, I didn't. Damn, what the fuck? I didn't even know that shit about that.
Yeah, I didn't either. And people were telling me that I was behind. That people were telling me that this has been a thing for a while.
It's been going on forever.
I didn't know that. And when I got
Yeah.
wind of it on the news, because the what
I'm big
exposed-
on like
yeah,
conspiracies and
Okay.
like all that.
yeah, bro.
Man, I've been researching.
And it goes
for a long
beyond child sex trafficking,
Mhm.
bro. They're sacrificing these kids. They're torturing them.
Do
It
you
was
look
like an
into-
hour.
Yeah,
Do you look into adrenochrome yet?
adrenochrome. It's
Yeah.
called adrenochrome.
Yeah.
Adrenochrome, what the fuck is that?
So adrenochrome is it's a chemical.
Remember, can you
and
lock it?
it's a chemical that we produce when we get
Mhm.
scared, especially the kids.
When you're dying, especially.
So your body produces this chemical and it goes into your blood.
Right.
If you can extract that from the human and you drink that blood, it gives you like a euphoric high, like if you took some acid or some mushrooms
Or exos.
or
something
exos.
crazy.
It gives you this fucking retarded.
It's a drug. It's literally
a drug.
It can be like.
And the way they extract this drug is by torturing children,
Mhm.
and it produces thousands and thousands of gallons of this adrenochrome, and the elites use it like as a drug, like
Yeah.
it's a main drug
They
in,
drink it.
in Hollywood and the political world. Only the richest people in the world experience this kind of
Right.
drug, and
For
you have
sure.
to do shit to kids and
Yeah.
shit to get it.
So the more they're in agony and pain, the higher level of whatever they get, bro. And it's some trippy ass shit, bro.
And it's real. It's not a
It is real. It's
conspiracy.
not a conspiracy. But
This
they
is
don't wanna
actually
tell you about
it's
it.
it's
But,
documented and shit
bro,
already.
Like, yeah, it's a thing that these elites do,
Mhm.
and literally, bro, the more you do whatever shit you do to these kids, bro, or whatever, you get that.
So James Hernandez,
That chemical.
Hey, special guest.
that's crazy. Is that like a fact? Like
No, it's
that?
a-
That's chemicals in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all
Yeah,
real,
yeah.
bro.
What's up, brother?
It's all real.
it's all real.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nothing fake about
We're
it.
talking about the sound of freedom.
Hey, but
Have you
okay.
seen that movie?
Have you seen that movie?
Okay, so
Yeah, there's
You
like
need to go look.
my
you need
boy
to watch
James
it.
Hernandez. I miss you, bro. I miss you. Please do.
you're looking spiffy.
Hey, so damn, bro.
So,
kinda
man,
weird.
this stuff's been going on forever, and it like you can't even go to like that Jeffrey Epstein shit.
Epstein, yeah, from
He had
the
like
island,
he
yeah.
had a whole island, bro, where they
Mhm.
would do this stuff.
Hey, so
okay.
recently I seen that like his island was like shaped like a Greek, like temple or some shit like
Number
that.
there for real?
I don't know. I've been ever since me and him were talking about. I kind of been looking at, but
I know he has his island. I know that.
No, he did have an
Yeah.
island. So this nigga, this dude supposedly killed himself, bro.
Nah,
But that's just like a way of like just kind of just like shutting
Throwing
that
it
shit
under
down.
What do you
nah,
mean?
they killed him because he had
He had
some-
too much
He
dirt
could've
on
snitched.
on
all
a lot of
politicians.
people, bro. The prince.
I mean, you know,
English,
Bill
the
Gates
English
went over there
royalty.
like 30 some
Yeah,
times,
fuck yeah, bro.
I wouldn't be-
All them fools
Bill
are sick,
Gates.
bro. All them fools are sick.
and he's trying to control all the land, all the farmland. He's making artificial meat that's bad for you.
Yeah, the
Making
fruits
our-
and the meat.
Yeah, bad.
Well,
Bill Gates
shit,
is a
yeah.
bad person.
They're all bad, bro. Oprah, Bill Gates, The Rock. You seen that shit that happened in Maui within Hawaii?
They're trying to take them people's land.
Yeah, bro. And they showed a bunch of shit how the lasers were hitting certain properties and not certain properties, and then they seen flash of lights going to and from the island. I mean, come on, bro. Like I told you earlier, people just like to put their heads in the fucking sand and not see it for what it really is, bro. Our government. Come on, COVID. Where the fuck's COVID been? I'm gonna touch this real quick. This ain't even in the notes. COVID's been gone for 2 years, bro. 2020, we had COVID, people dying, all this shit. Where the fuck's COVID been in 2 years? It took a vacation? Where was it? Now all of a sudden it's back stronger than ever?
And I never.
Come on, bro.
never
Like
got
people
that.
got to use their fucking heads, bro, and think. The government knows what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing, and I gotta touch it, you know what I'm saying?
They use that to control the population.
That's all it is, baby. That's all it is.
And
You know?
I mean, I know this is kind of like a weird question, but like what are some things that we can be alert on, or like be woke on, or like whatever, you know, that's going on? Because I know, like, when he told me about the Sound of Freedom, man, I didn't even hear about that movie.
Just do your research, bro.
I had went and go book the Barbie movie and shit, because that's what
I was
what
telling
really
you,
going
I was
on.
talking shit to him. I was like, bro, instead of fucking watching that Barbie shit, go watch Sound of Freedom. You're gonna actually get some information, bro.
Some real life shit.
Like they're using this Barbie shit to like
To
kind of
overmask,
overpower
yeah,
that, overthrow the what we're really supposed
To
to be
overshadow
looking at.
what's really going on.
And I don't know.
I think they're doing
Go see Barbie, but go see also Sound of Freedom.
Well, see, here's my thing, too, about the Sound of Freedom.
I know.
All of a sudden, they come out with the aliens, governments saying that aliens are real. They're going to their most drastic, desperate measures to overshadow the child sex trafficking and the real problem in this country and everything that's going on all over the world when it comes to our children. They're going to fucking come out with aliens all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
What better way than to overshadow that than to say, hey, okay, there's aliens. When we've already known aliens, fallen angels, demons, whatever you want to call them. Like, come on, bro. Like, why all of a sudden? They denied Area 51 for how many years before they finally said, okay, Area 51 exists? Come on, bro. So we've all known that there's been aliens, but let's go ahead and do it because our government's being exposed for doing what we're doing to children. The politicians are some of the main fools doing this shit to our kids. You know, Hillary Clinton and them would go to Haiti and fucking make multiple trips to Haiti,
No,
bro.
they had a whole, like, Haiti, what was it? Like,
fundraiser.
fundraiser.
And it was run through the
Yeah.
orphans, bro. When in reality, the orphans, they were trafficking.
And did you
these
see how many
kids
orphans
through
went
the
missing?
orphanages? Yes, bro. Same thing with the daycares, certain areas. Like it's a big deal, bro. It's a big fucking deal. You know, they're all these girls that are trying to get snatched up here on. We're Houston, man. We're one of the most biggest sex trafficking cities in the United States of America.
We're the biggest.
That's a fact. Y'all can look that up. Y'all can Google it. This ain't no bullshit.
Yeah.
But that's like rogue wolf type child sex trafficking. That shit gets above them. This shit gets like elite, bro. Powerful fucking people that get paid $100,000 a kid. What do you want? Black, white, Mexican, young, Asian, 2 years old, 5 years old, and they put a price on them. And these motherfuckers go out there and get them, bro, and take them to the elite, to the rich for hundreds of thousands of dollars.
All over the money.
All over the money, baby. And that's what runs all this shit.
That's why they say money is a
Root of all evil.
Have y'all seen that movie?
No, I haven't. But I
You
heard
haven't
it.
seen it?
I haven't seen it. It's an older movie, right?
No, Sound of Freedom.
No, I haven't. Oh, yeah, I seen Sound of Freedom. Yeah.
You seen when they bring them in like little bins and shit?
Yeah.
And it's just
Yeah.
like the sick
like cages,
motherfuckers.
like animals.
Yeah, the sick motherfucker. Like you're picking a dog, bro. Like
Yeah,
oh, I
you
want
go
that
and you
one.
pick them. I want that one. I want that one. I want that one.
You want the little boy? Like
Yes,
what the fuck,
yes, bro. And this shit really exists, bro. It really fucking exists.
And well, my thing is like, as the cartel or whoever that like is selling these kids, how can you really like? I don't know. How can you do that?
Pues I think my thing is I think andan todo drogados.
It's money.
Aparte de the money, apart from the money, they gotta be fucked up too. You know, a lot of these motherfuckers run off of cocaine, meth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a demonic entity.
Because you would
taking
think
over
the big
your body.
dogs gonna be like, hey, bro, we don't like.
You would
wanna do
think,
that
yeah,
shit,
yeah.
right?
We protect our own.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah. There's
And you
rogue.
bring me a little girl, I'm
Yeah.
You're,
Yeah,
Don't
there's
piss you
yeah,
off.
there's a difference between selling dope and then
Yeah.
you know kids. But it's like he said, like Gio said, money, and then I think a lot of the time these fools are fucked up, bro. Like they're on it. They've been on
They're
it.
psychopaths.
Yeah, crazy.
Some of them are victims, previous victims.
Yeah. Some of them are previous victims as
They're
well.
like, I went through this shit. Why the shit and other
Well,
people?
and they're kind of their remorse and their empathy and shit goes away.
It's not there.
It ain't there. They're like, fuck it, I went through it.
Sociopaths.
Might as well
They
make
don't
some
care
money
about
off
your
it.
feelings.
Yeah,
They don't
yeah,
care
no.
about anyone's feelings
Yeah,
at all.
yeah.
Just how Jeffrey Dahmer, like,
Oh, Jeffrey
You know what I
Dahmer,
mean?
yeah. But he got what he got in the pen. As soon as he got there, they killed him.
do you feel like TikTok has like shadow banned you, like from reaching the masses? Because
For sure.
since that video, like
I
they didn't
haven't.
take it down.
No.
But I feel like they put like something on your profile, like
Yeah.
misinformation, or like conspiracy, whatever fuck they want to call
I
it.
feel that, Gio. I really feel that because I've touched some really pretty good topics since then, and nothing has hit other than that. And when I say hit, I mean reached out to the masses to
Yeah,
give that
yeah,
information
yeah.
to people.
Mhm.
It hasn't got out there. So I think that since that one video, they're like,
shadow
nah,
banned.
we don't want
They just
people.
flagged your profile.
Yeah,
like,
we don't want people to hear. Not granted, I got other things, funny stuff, whatever, trying to make people
But
laugh.
it's a fact that
Yeah,
happens.
but the fact that I put real shit out there, it's like, no, I don't think they're gonna allow that, right? So I mean, there's other platforms like y'all's and other things going on. Who knows how we can continue to spread awareness to that and see if we can do something about it. Like I said, it's about the kids, bro, for sure, for sure. I got my girls. If God forbid, if somebody tried to kidnap one of my daughters or whatever, I don't know what the fuck I would do, bro. Like, we all think it's bullshit till it happens to us in our family. My sister was actually kidnapped when she was 4 years old, and I'll put it on the podcast because she was rescued. But my uncle's crackhead girlfriend had took her. They went across the street to the store. She said they were gonna go get something. My mom said okay. It was my uncle's girlfriend. They didn't come back. 10 minutes later, my mom sends me across the street to go check. I go across the street to go check on her. She's not there. I come back, tell my mom. I was like, what do you mean? She goes and checks. Long story short, they found that lady with my sister hiking on the freeway, 30 minutes away on the freeway, trying to catch a ride. She even told them that she was going to plan to sell my sister and shit like that. So my sister was kidnapped when I was young. That really happened. That's a true story, right hand of God Almighty on my soul. And so it touches a nerve with me, shit like that. You know what I mean? And then I got girls. Somebody tried to kidnap my wife when she was a little girl in the hood, when she was walking home from school. A guy tried to get her to go and get in the van. And these are things that happen in real life. And people don't think about it twice till it happens to them,
Man, one time, bro, I ain't gonna lie. The paletero guy.
Paletero, yeah. The popsicle guy, those of y'all out there that don't know Spanish.
So the paletero guy would normally pass up around like when we got out of school, like 4 or 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one day he passed, but it was a different one.
Okay.
And he was like, "Hey, well, y'all want some hot Cheetos cheese? Like, just jump in the whip, you know?"
Big boy say, I definitely want hot some
Bro,
cheese.
so
He said,
one
I
of
got
my
the
homies
gordito.
jumped in the whip, bro,
Uh-huh.
and I never seen him since. Like that.
Really?
Yes.
For
bro,
real, for
but
real.
We were so young that like I hardly remember the moment. You know what I mean? Like, but I've never seen him since. Like
You
To
seen
this
that?
day?
Yeah.
to this day, bro. Yeah, straight up. But I don't like. I just remember like saying hop in the whip, and to me that was a red flag. You know what I mean? Like,
For sure,
you're
yeah.
tripping. Like,
Yeah.
I
You're-
just-
Don't ever hop in the whip.
yeah, don't
Yeah.
ever hop in the whip,
Just
for
don't-
sure.
don't do
And
that.
then I remember my homie being like, "Damn, like hot Cheetos, bro, like I'm gone." Like, and they did, bro, and
Yeah.
that was like, and I remember telling my mom and shit like that. But like that was like I never remembered like seeing him again or anything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that was just a little moment when I was a little kid, and you know what I mean. It just seems easy for you to be like, all right, cool, you know.
For sure.
But,
No, I feel you on that, and I'm glad nothing like that happened to me or my siblings, as far as I know. And I used to go to the corner car wash and clean out your car, and they give me $1. The old school vatos and shit. Nothing like that ever happened to me, so I'm glad. But when you growing up in the hood, and getting it how you live, we used to, when Hot Cheetos first came on the scene, my sister used to hold the door, and I used to go in there and snatch them, and boom, we'd take off. The first year Hot Cheetos ever came out, we couldn't afford them, but there was banging. There was what's it called, trending, but we didn't have trending.
Hey, so when did Hot Cheetos first release?
Bro, I was probably like 5. I'm 38 now,
Oh,
so people can Google it. I was probably like 5, maybe 6. I don't know, but when Hot Cheetos came on the scene, Bollies were on the scene. Remember Bollies, where you break them in half,
Yeah.
the popsicles, and you'd eat them?
Yeah.
So it was Bollies and Hot Cheetos. That's what was
You
cracking.
remember that Lucas too?
The Lucas, yeah,
they canceled that
yeah,
shit?
yeah, they canceled
I-
it.
Canceled it? Why?
Yeah, because it was killing people.
I
think.
sniffed some.
It was killing people.
Yeah, Lucas. When
What the
Lucas
fuck?
first
I
came
ate a
out,
lot of that
that brown shit, yeah.
But
Everybody ate a lot of that
people
shit.
in the hood were
Too much
eating the whole
sodium,
thing. You
yeah,
remember?
so-
that?
Putting it on pickles and shit.
Well,
and-
they were eating the
So
whole
that shit's
thing.
not in stores
That was
anymore?
like a.
Nah, it's
Lucas
not. They
been
don't
gone.
sell Lucas. It's been gone.
Been gone for a minute.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
They only
that.
sell the the other one, the
Baby
the
Lucas?
liquid.
Mm-hmm.
And they got the
The one
baby
that you
Lucas.
push.
You can
You
find
remember the
baby
ones that
blue
you
one.
squeeze and you
Yeah,
Yeah,
They sell those.
that's
still.
pelucas.
But he's talking about the OG Lucas,
OG
the powder.
Yellow,
Yeah, the
yellow
powder,
wrapper.
It was like tajin almost.
It was
tajin.
like yellow wrapper
Yeah.
with the little purple and shit.
But they had different
Oh
flavors.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, they had only one flavor back then. You know what else they discontinued recently? Sriracha.
Oh.
Sriracha.
Sriracha.
They don't sell sriracha in the United States of America no
What?
more.
Sriracha?
Sriracha,
No,
yeah,
it just
sriracha.
is you can't get it.
It's
No.
on hold.
I got a
right now.
plug.
But why
Mike
though?
Trent's a plug.
Nah. But what happened? Why did they put
They
it
said
up?
there's a shortage.
Price went up.
Really?
No, I think that there's a
know.
dispute with the country that makes them or something like that, right?
Maybe.
Or-
I mean, it could
I
be.
mean,
He's
Mike
gonna-
Trent got it though. Just hit up.
Hit up Mike
Yeah.
Trent. Mike
hey,
Trent
but
got
no,
the
I was
sriracha.
seeing that people were selling them for about like $38 a bottle.
Yeah, I know.
$40
I know
a
they're not
bottle.
selling them right now. Yep.
On the resale
Yeah,
market.
but Mike Trent, if you go to his restaurant, he has like the off-label sriracha, and you have to ask him for the legit sriracha.
Come on. Not the bootleg. They sell the bootleg at Food Town,
Yeah.
but it's not real sriracha though. It's like a knockoff. It'll do. You know, it'll do.
It'll do.
Yeah.
Hey man.
So, what recent content have been doing?
Just
I seen you posted something about touchy subject, but a girl like threw her baby away in the.
yeah, just another real world thing. That trial is coming to life here at the end of the month, beginning of October. Alexis Treviso, she threw her baby away. Yeah, she had the baby
In the hospital, like you're in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you let the doctor do their job?
The fucking autopsy came back. The baby did have air in his lungs. So the story she's saying is the baby was born dead. It wasn't born dead. It was born alive. There was oxygen in his lungs, and either she suffocated it because it was crying, or she put it in the trash can, which suffocated it and it died. Either way, she killed her baby. I think it's total bullshit. Honestly, she's out there going to college and shit right now, bro. Like, you know what I
Oh,
mean?
she didn't get trial?
Yeah, she's fixing to hit trial, but they let her out where she's not in jail. She went to prom, all kind of shit. Yeah, and I'm just like, that's, you know, we're over here locking up that. Did you see where that son killed that dude that was beating the fuck out of his mom in New York?
Mm-hmm.
The dude hit his mom like 4 or
They're
5
like at a
times.
deli or
at
whatever.
a
Oh,
deli,
yeah.
And the little boy killed that dude.
Yeah, he's 14 years old.
Okay, well, they were trying to trial them for murder. Now they got dismissed. But I mean, y'all fucking with these people defending themselves against a dude, a felon, but y'all gonna let this girl get away with murder? Like, let her go to prom, let her go to college. Like,
Look
I
at
said-
regular
I
as
touched
well.
that.
I didn't
Yeah.
see that.
yeah, I'm gonna follow it, dude. They're gonna post the trial. It's gonna be one of the biggest trials, they say, like since OJ Simpson. This is supposed to be a really big trial. Y'all follow it. This 20-year-old woman, she's not a little girl, she's a woman, needs to be convicted and thrown under the jail cell for killing her baby, man. Baby didn't even have a chance. If you
Well,
don't
you
want
can
the
just
baby, give it
just give
up,
it
man.
for
Let
adoption.
somebody adopt it.
There's people out
There's
there
so
that can't
yeah,
have
there's
kids.
so many
they-
people that can't have kids out there.
You know, it says in the book that, you know, it's a blessing from God to be able to bear children. It's a blessing from God to be able to have a wife. And
Yeah.
God doesn't favor every dude to have a wife. God doesn't favor every woman to have a child.
Yeah.
So I look at it like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could have went an alternative route, but she didn't. She killed her child, whether it was on purpose or not. They're saying that the nurses did it because they gave her morphine. They said that every toxologist in the world will never say that was enough morphine to kill that child. That's the angle that her lawyer's using. That's not gonna fly. It ain't gonna fly. She's going down. Now, what they're gonna put her with, who knows? 2nd degree, 3rd degree. I feel like she should get life, but y'all tell me what y'all
That's the
think
type
out
of
there.
content you've been doing lately, then, like just
Real world
touchy,
scenarios, touchy scenarios.
People that's scared to talk about, like,
People that don't want to touch these subjects because we're in a politically correct world right now. But you know, it's freedom of speech, right? We live in the United States of America. It's freedom of speech. We can say what we want, whether it's touchy or not. You know what I'm saying? I get backlash all the time, but I get more positive feedback than I do negative, obviously.
Even the backlash, fuck it.
You know, yeah, the backlash, yeah, it comes with the territory, baby. Yeah, you win some, you lose some. You can't get across to everybody, but my intentions are good. You know what I mean? I touch a lot of emotional, real world topic, depression, anxiety, grief, loss of a family member. You can relate. I can relate. I don't know if you can relate. I know
Yeah.
Jill can relate, but losing a loved one, stuff like that, because you never know what the next person is going through, man. They could be going through something and feel like they're at the end of their ropes, and they see your TikTok video. It ain't for views and it ain't for money. As God is my witness, it's to help that person or whoever's going through something out there. It's to spread awareness. You know what I mean? So that's what my
Oh,
content's
you're not
about.
alone, bro.
You're not alone. You know, we're not alone. You know, we got each other. You know, I watch y'all's stuff as well as y'all watch my stuff and strangers watch our stuff. And this is a beautiful podcast. My boy got his store. I have my TikTok. But at the end of the day, it's just, this is real world shit. This is what it's about. This is what we talk about.
You got to get on another platform like YouTube.
That's what my wife was telling me. Yeah, for sure.
Instagram.
Yeah, I was told that.
Once they flag your account, it's going to be harder to keep growing. Even though you're probably still growing. But just get it on every single platform. Like
got you.
YouTube.
Just in case they
Instagram.
take one of mine down.
Because TikTok, not like that, but
Twitter.
it's kind of soft, right?
Yeah, for
Twitter.
sure. Yeah, you got to be real sensitive of what you say.
And the shit you're posting is like
Every
kinda,
social media is...
It's borderline.
Is ran
borderline.
by
I walk
like,
the line, Chino, yeah.
like the FBI. Like, if they don't want a certain message to get out there, then they're going to shadow ban you.
Yeah, for sure.
But Twitter, ever since Elon took over, like...
It's been a little more
freedom
lax.
of
You
speech,
can kind of say
like,
whatever the hell you want on
100%.
there. Huh?
Really?
They won't
Yeah,
ban
so
you.
you can post
Yeah.
yourself banging to whoever.
I heard the Twitter. No, literally, I heard the
Freedom of
Twitter's
speech,
like the
right?
Yeah,
new,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Twitter, like,
the
they're
black
not
page now.
gonna
What?
shadow ban you. They're not gonna
Okay.
make sure they're gonna. If your word is like speaking real shit and
Yeah.
it's going viral, and
Yeah.
they're not gonna stop it
Okay. Okay.
because Elon Musk, whenever he took over Twitter, he leaked the Twitter files, which was the FBI, the CIA. They're all telling Twitter if they're talking bad about COVID-19.
Uh-huh.
They'll flag them.
Flag it or
Okay.
like ban their account or anything like that. Like, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to let the people like talk. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's how you learn, like by communicating.
Yeah, for sure.
You shouldn't silence someone just because they have a different
Opinion.
than you.
Yeah, I agree.
So Twitter, you should look into that one too.
I'm definitely
because the
gonna
shit
look
that you
into it.
talk about.
Yeah.
Every other platform's gonna like shadow ban.
Okay, and that's good to know. I appreciate that because I didn't know that. I only got into TikTok because my daughter was like pushing the issue, and I don't have no other social media platform, right? But if I'm trying to get, like you said, my word across and spread awareness, and Twitter's that platform because TikTok is soft, they're soft,
This is
bro.
soft as
Yeah,
Hey, but
soft.
they're from
I've
China.
posted pictures of us just like smoking and we'll get fucking.
Yeah, you'll get banned.
Well, I'm live right now, so this will probably be my last live for another 20 days. Because, I've had people, I got banned once, and it's because there was a guy, he's like, oh, you're handsome, are you white? Are you gay, and are you white? And I'm like, nothing against gays, I'm not homophobic, I have gay family members, whatever, I'm not gay, I'm not homophobic, but it's like, I got banned because I said, no, I'm not gay, no, I'm not white. And then as soon as the live was over, I was banned for 20 days. I'm like, what the fuck did I say? I didn't say anything bad, bro. I'm straight and I'm Mexican. I just stated a fact,
That was
But-
a setup, dog.
But like Chino
That
said,
was
it's TikTok is it's real,
Yeah,
it's soft.
sensitive. Yeah.
It's sensitive. If somebody reports you, oh my God, man. It's like the TikTok Karens and shit, you know what I mean?
Hey,
They're
but
out
I
there.
thought TikTok was from China.
The
Right?
They're
TikTok,
owned by
It is.
China.
yeah, they are, but they're trying to ban it.
They're trying to ban
They're
it
trying
here.
to
Here in
ban
the
it
United
here, yeah,
States.
here. And
Yeah, because it's kind of like
well,
they
because
give-
we're uniting with one
and
another.
they're
We're-
also like giving us Americans like they give us a different algorithm like than they give the Chinese. Like
Yeah.
over there, they're giving like the kids some smart shit to learn.
Yeah.
Over here, they're giving us dumbass shit to like.
They're giving them anime and shit.
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
So-
Really, I think it's just based on whatever you look up and shit, right? Or what's your feed like?
In China, it's a communist, so like
It's government
you can't
controlled.
see certain
No,
things.
your algorithm is if
You're
you
not gonna
look up
see-
a certain thing, then that's what you're gonna see.
But see, that's what they
You know
want
what I
you
mean?
to think. I think they control the
They control
algorithm
that.
too,
I think
Oh,
they control
yeah.
it.
for sure.
So like in China, they're not gonna let you see all this shit.
Hey, Gio's going like this. It's because when I look at big booties, then big booties start popping up. So that's the algorithm.
Everybody, that's how it is. That's how algorithm works.
I get you. I get
like
you.
the technical term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I thought so too. Just because like every time like there's a whole bunch of sneakers on our page, like people selling sneakers,
And then
or
you
like
start-
sneakers that
Because
have been, you know what I mean?
that's-
Like nothing but sneakers are like on our page. Type
Yeah.
thing.
But if
Yeah.
you're looking up dumb shit all day, then dumb shit's gonna be on your feed all day.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
you know
That's
what I mean?
true. That's true.
I've also been like where I'm talking about something and then I get home and then that's like the first thing.
BBW.
Oh my gosh, bro.
BBW.
Yeah. No. What he's saying is like
But
say.
it's listening to you.
Yeah,
it's
it is. There's
listening to
microphones
you.
on your-
and then
on your
and then
ca- on
well,
your-
there's cameras. They say when you're on your camera, it's snapping pictures of you every 6 to 10 seconds, and they're calling
That's
it a
why people
face.
have like band-aids on their shit. Have
Yeah,
you
well,
ever
shit
seen-
on your smart TVs too. My wife's like, throw the blanket over the TV. I'm like, okay, throw the blanket.
Okay,
over the
so
TV.
so a long time ago, and this was probably like 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I played guitar for church for a long time, and I went to one of my pastor's house, and we were gonna play like with all the group and
So it
everything.
sounds weird.
Uh-oh.
No, and
Pastor
so
at his house in
Nah.
the closet.
This
No, just
nigga.
playing.
nah, and he had like a blanket over his computer and over the camera of the computer,
Uh-huh.
and
That's weird.
I just found that weird, but I later like realized, or like later found out that like the devices are like kind of always watching you,
Yeah,
or is,
yeah.
you know, like
Yeah.
or something, some shit like that. I guess,
Yep.
you know.
Yeah.
But
He didn't want to
Look,
see
this
you
right here.
getting playing the guitar naked.
You see that?
Kumbaya.
He's over here butt naked.
You
Yeah,
can
yeah.
cover
So
it.
look, that's like a little
On right here.
camera. And do you think somebody can like activate that camera without like?
Yes, if it's
Mhm.
connected to the internet,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Why
Somebody
can't
can tap
if
in.
a hacker can get information from fucking China and Russia, why can't he can't hack into you playing Kumbaya
naked.
naked with a guitar, bro?
With the
Come on, bro.
Nah.
But all bullshit aside, yes, they can. I
Yeah,
feel like
that shit
yes, bro.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, they can.
I heard they just hacked all of MGM.
You
And
seen that?
Yeah, yeah.
Rich is there. I'm about to tell my lawyer right now.
Hey,
Well,
what's
shit.
hand?
We hack. Look, we're not even legitimate hackers, and we hack when we stream the fights and shit like that.
they don't come after
You
us.
know?
Nah, I'll pay for mine. I'll show you receipt.
Nah,
Yeah,
fuck that.
he showed me all his receipts.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Nah,
But
I
I'm
stream
just saying,
all-
shit. If we're
different
able
shit
to
all the
stream
time.
and shit, I mean, come
Nah,
on,
for
bro. You
sure.
know what I mean? And that's lightweight
I
shit.
stopped paying for cable because I was only paying for cable just to watch the Astros. Like,
I don't pay for cable.
Yeah, hell
so
no.
I canceled that shit and
Yeah.
I'm streaming.
That's
them.
it. Cable's a thing of the past.
What?
Like Xfinity and all them motherfuckers, they're dying off, bro.
I have Xfinity,
Yeah.
but
It's all
I
about
don't pay for
streaming.
the packet. The,
The
cable
movie
package.
movie theaters, they're dying off too, bro. Like back in the day, we used to have the drive-ins where you would drive in
I went to
and watch the movie from
Oh,
your
yeah?
I
car.
went to one of them.
And that shit died.
I ain't never been to one of them.
No.
My girl
yeah.
always wants to go, and I'm
You
like,
you search the radio thing to match
To fucking
to hear the
Yes,
audio
yeah,
from the screen.
from
Like
the
you gotta
screen,
put it on a
yeah.
certain radio station.
yeah, but that thing's dying. I think movies are dying. If you pass by AMC right here in the southeast, shout out to the southeast AMC on Fuqua. If you pass them up, they're fucking dead half the
That
time.
was the biggest hotspot ever.
Growing up.
Growing up.
Now
It
it's
was. I-
dead.
I used to go there all the time. You know, when speaking of AMC, whenever I want to go see Sound of Freedom,
hmm
they told me that the AC wasn't working.
They were doing that all over the country.
They told me
'cause they
that
didn't
the
want
AC
people to
wasn't
watch it.
working,
Mhm.
and that if I wanted to get a refund, I can come back another time.
Or they were telling people that it was full and there was nobody in the fucking movie theater, but the tickets were all sold. They were doing that shit too, away from the AC. They didn't want people to watch the Sound of
But
Freedom.
why were they doing that on local things like where why
They were
do you
doing
think-
that all over the
To
country.
censor it.
Yeah, they weren't trying to push that fucking movie.
But was it a higher up telling the employees
Yes.
like, hey, say that this is going
Yeah,
on?
the government didn't want you to watch it and be aware of what's going on in this country.
Bro, when I got there, the guy came up to where I was ordering my tickets because
Mhm.
the kiosk was in it. The kiosk was not letting me buy the fucking movie.
Okay.
You know, when you get there, the kiosk
Mhm.
is like that now.
Mhm.
I was putting Sound of Freedom. It was like glitched out.
Okay.
Is that weird or not?
No,
Like,
that's
it's kind of some
fucking-
weird
yeah,
shit,
yeah,
right?
no, it's
I was all
definitely-
right, whatever. If I'm pissed off, I'm
Yeah.
already in a rush.
Well, that's what they're trying to do, frustrate you to where you don't even want
Yes.
to watch the fucking
So
movie.
I'm like, all right, fuck. And I walked away. I told we're like, let's come back another time. I said, nah, we're already here. Fuck that. So I go inside and I'm like, hey, this thing ain't
Mhm.
working. Can I just buy it right here? They're like,
Mhm.
you can buy it right here. That's when they were like, the AC's not working.
Mhm.
And there was another guy, like a guy, a rando, standing there sweating his ass off. Man, bro, there's no AC in there, bro. I don't know if you want to go in there. Like,
An actor.
I'm just like, I don't care, bro.
Or
I
they
don't,
turn it off.
I don't have AC in my.
Mhm.
I have AC, but I keep my shit warm. I don't
Yeah.
like the cold.
This dude
So, like,
be
you know,
keeping his AC at like
I can
78,
deal with
bro.
it if it's warm.
Oh,
So
yeah,
he-
no.
so
I
yeah,
told my,
he
I told my
already
girl,
just
let's
fucking-
fill it out. If it's too hot, we leave.
Yeah,
Bro, it's comfortable as fuck.
I'll get you an
Yeah, I
icy.
bet.
We'll be good.
Right?
Yeah, 78, my
But it was
ass.
weird because
No,
that,
for real.
that
He
was
go to
going
his
around.
crib,
It was going
he'll be
around.
That was
78.
going around that they were telling a lot of theaters that the AC was not working.
Yeah,
Damn.
and that's the next thing. It should have already been on Netflix or Prime or whatever.
That's what I figured.
and
It's
not on
nowhere
there.
in any
And
platform.
it probably
right?
ain't gonna be on there, bro. They're probably gonna do everything in their power to not have that movie shown at homes on Netflix and Prime and shit like that because they don't want you to know.
So what I had
that's
heard
going
is that movie had been postponed for like about
5 years.
5,
it
6
was.
years.
It
right?
was. They even had to get personal funding to fund the movie to fucking be able to put the movie out. Yeah, because no director, no producer would touch it, nothing like that.
No one wanted to pick
No
it
one
up.
wanted to fuck with it. You know what I mean? And even the what's his name come out with a movie, Cavasale or whatever. He played Jesus Christ on the Passion of the Christ.
Oh, yeah,
Mel
yeah.
Gibson?
Yeah, no, he produced the movie. But
Okay.
the actor
Yeah,
that
no,
played
the actor that
Jesus,
played Jesus.
he got a bunch of shit they had to go through a bunch of red tape to release their movies and shit like that for the simple fact that it was the same kind of thing, bro. Same scenario. You know, spreading the word of God. They're like the elites are ran by, you know, demonic
Crazy,
Satanists.
weird
So
motherfucker.
they're like, nah, nigga, we ain't putting it out. We ain't putting it out. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Damn. No wonder they have Mel Gibson, huh?
No wonder I don't
Mel
got.
Gibson's canceled in the U.S.
Is he?
No,
Yeah, bro. He moved. He lives in
He's
where?
in Australia. So.
Australia, yeah. He's
Is
in
it Australia?
Yeah.
Yep.
No
Mel
shit.
Gibson's been trying to put out like a bunch of like. He has a movie coming out that's exposing like the elite and the
Yeah,
pedophilia.
for sure. I seen that. I seen
And,
some on that.
So he had to leave because if not, they
They're
don't fuck
banging
around over
us.
here, bro.
Yeah.
They,
Ain't no telling, right?
You know, they like to say that our country's free, but let's be honest, bro. You know, I think we are ran to a certain degree like a communist country. We got to watch what we say, watch what we do. Certain things can be shown, cannot be shown. Is that really a free country? Are we really living in a free country? You know, let's
Hey,
be
but
honest.
when do you think that changed in our country?
I think it's been like that for many, many years, bro. For decades, it's just
But-
now more harder than ever.
But when do you think that really changed? Like from since they
Changed what?
they did the Constitution, and, you know, we tried to get our
it's never gonna
independence.
change.
No, he means
No,
like where to
like,
where it's right now. We're
To
not
where
as free
it's
as we
like
were.
where it already came along
Mhm.
this far. Like, what
It's
do you
been
think?
well over 100 years that it's changed
That
like
it's
that.
changed
Oh yeah,
like that,
well
yeah?
over 100 years. Fuck yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, when did FBI become like a thing?
Yeah, FBI, CIA, and all that shit became
intelligence
the organization.
agency,
That's
yeah.
when it changed. Whenever they were fucking created.
Yeah. That's
Whenever
when
the
everything
government used.
changed. I'm pretty sure it was in the
implemented
early
these
90s,
different-
like 90 or 50s, like 1950s.
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that.
Well, whenever they started,
1940.
whenever they started fucking going against Roswell and all that, saying that didn't exist, hiding shit from the masses, from
Whenever
the
they
people.
killed JFK,
That too.
that was the
1961?
government. They
Yeah.
literally came out with it and
Mhm.
said it.
Mhm.
And now they're trying to like,
What do you mean they
Robert
said
F. Kennedy, the nephew of JFK.
He got assassinated.
No, his brother got assassinated.
brother got
But
assassinated.
the nephew, which is now alive, he's running for president.
Okay,
You ever heard
really?
of him?
Yeah, I
Robert
know
F.
that the
Kennedy.
Kennedys are fucking involved with. Yeah,
But he's going like again. They're like all the government. They're like blackballing him, like censoring him.
Mhm,
Like he's
mhm.
been hopping on all podcasts. Like I've heard a bunch.
hmm
But they say the government don't want him to win because he's going against like the government.
yeah, of course. And they probably did do him like they did his uncle.
Exactly. That's why he's
jail.
pissed off. He said too because they killed his dad and his uncle, which is JFK.
hmm
Because
And that's what they do.
They're trying to.
You go against the government,
against
they knock you off, or they make you seem like you're crazy, or they lock you up. You know the Jared guy, the Subway guy,
Yeah.
the one that lost all the weight eating the Subway
Mhm.
sandwiches. All of a sudden, he gets caught with over 200 pictures of child pornography and shit. Like he was going to be a whistleblower. He was a fall guy for the elites. You know, he rubbed elbows with all them, just like Epstein rubbed elbows with a lot of lower
Mhm.
people and shit like that. You know, they had the flight logs and all that. He was going to expose people. They killed his punk ass.
Jared?
Yeah, no, Jared's in prison. But I'm saying they killed
Yeah, I'm saying.
Epstein. You know, Jeffrey Epstein, 'cause he was going to expose people. But I'm saying Jared's on the bottom of the food chain. He's the fall guy. You know, he rubs elbows at all them parties and shit like that. Y'all know the elites have all those parties and do what they do. The whistleblowers that come out, they
So-
jump off of a bridge, they commit suicide, they fucking
They'll do
uh,
anything for them.
Lincoln
motherfuckers.
Park, the head of the Lincoln Park.
No, Chester
was
Chester
gonna-
Bennington. Yeah.
Chester was gonna
He was trying to
expose some
expose him, too.
motherfuckers, and they
Hey,
knocked him
right, bro. He
off.
all of a sudden found dead. Like, bro, I was tripped out.
Yeah, bro, all that shit's real, bro. They knock him off, bro. They knock him
He had a
off.
bunch of videos actually before he died exposing the
Yeah,
the
bro.
pedophile.
Yeah, they
Oh,
knock
that's
him off. Yeah,
crazy.
they knock him off. People were telling me, watch out for your viral video that's got almost 2 million views because of the whole Sound of Freedom, blah 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 blah. Say I'm protected by the blood of Jesus, but I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? If it's for the good cause, it is what it is. But I think they got bigger fish to fry than me. There's people on bigger platforms with millions of
They are after
followers.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, ándale, Joe Rogan, and
Shut
there's a
up.
couple other ones too that they've been after that are exposing the Hollywood elites and directors, the producer and director.
They're
of
after
E.T.,
Kanye.
Steven Spielberg. Yeah, Kanye's already dead, bro. They brought back his clone. That fool's dead.
You
That's
think
not.
so?
Yeah, Kanye West ain't been in the public eye since whatever. Jamie Foxx too. That fool's dead. All them fools, bro. I think all that shit's real. If they can clone the sheep, which they've already came out with and showed it, pictures, video. They can clone humans, bro. They can clone us. We got the technology to do that. 100%.
Where my clone at?
People gonna think we high and we drunk, but nah, bro. They can clone people, bro.
They got the
They can
crazy
clone
technology.
people, bro.
Nah, for
we
real?
have that
So is
technology,
Gucci Mane
bro.
a clone?
Huh?
Gucci Mane.
Hey, what's up with that?
Gucci Mane
Mane?
might be a clone. The ice cream, he had 3 cones on one cheek, 2 on the other, and then it got split. I'm just playing. I don't know that, but not
That
Gucci.
was
Yeah, that was
it was though, right? It
Bro, I
was.
was about to say
It
what the
was.
fuck?
Yeah,
Gucci
but, yeah,
Mane.
Gucci might be a
They
clone.
got
Say
Jack,
Gunna,
he
Gunna's
also-
not the same Gunna.
Yeah, you know. So, I mean, I don't know, bro.
But the clones always come back.
The Gucci
like
Man, I know
But
what
it's
never
always
got shit.
a conspiracy theory till it comes to light, right? Area 51 was a conspiracy theory.
COVID-19.
COVID was a conspiracy theory.
The Gucci that I know,
aliens was
bro,
a conspiracy theory, but yet when people
He
admit
would
it,
have never got
it's not a
slim.
conspiracy theory no more.
1017.
Yeah.
Gucci would have never got slim. Not the Gucci that I know. I ain't gonna lie. The Gucci Man that I know. He would have never got slim. I'll tell you.
You
I
know
swear.
Alright, let's switch gears here. Do aliens, like, do you believe in?
That's a big switch, bro. Damn, that required a little toque real quick, a little
For real.
he said for real.
But you seen the Mexican government came out with a little ET.
It just got released.
So you think
What's-
do you think they're just throwing this at us just to like throw us off, or like
They
is
always
that
do
real?
that. That's like
Is that real?
what is it called? Propaganda, basically.
yeah.
Like,
Do they want to? Do they want to like cover something else up
Mhm.
that's happening, or what? Like, but what else is happening that's that big?
the child sex.
I mean, yes, child sex
That's one of the
trafficking.
main
That's
ones.
one of the main
Ukraine.
main. The war that's on the horizon right
Hawaii.
now. Yeah, Hawaii getting burned
But
down.
this was like a big thing. I didn't expect my country to be like, hey, you know, we've
He's-
had an alien
America.
for this long.
America.
No, not America, Mexico. You know,
Yeah.
Mexico is the one that.
Nah, he's fucking with you.
UAPs? Nah, America was the first one to release the UAPs.
Yeah. But this
Like they're unidentified flying objects that we don't know where the fuck they came from. They're just flying around in the fucking air and shit.
doing crazy shit that none of our aircrafts can
They
do.
go
Or hit
from-
joyriding and shit.
They go from
so
100,
hanging that hoe.
like 100 feet above ground to 5,000 feet above ground in
Matter
half
of
a second.
milliseconds. Yeah,
Milliseconds, bro.
yeah. If that's a thing,
That's faster than the SRT.
yeah, that's yeah. Inside joke.
So do you
yeah.
think it's real, or do you think they're just throwing a curveball?
I think it's real, bro. I think that without getting too in depth,
It's a little bit of both, though, right? They use it to kind of just like,
as leverage.
yeah, just kind of
And
switch
then-
the agenda real
and then
quick.
it's real. You know, I feel they're
Have you ever seen anything in the sky? Ever weird shit
yes,
happen
yes,
to you?
yes.
Tell us.
Yeah. We were in Clear Lake, and this guy was walking his dog, and we seen this thing in the air. It was just like an orb, like a big old shiny orb, and the dude freaked out. He's like, they're after me. And he tripped over his own dog, and the thing fucking shot, flew. Another time we seen a pink pulsating light. I got that recorded. I might post that on my TikTok. I got to look in my drafts, but yes, it was a pink.
This was recently, or
Yeah, this was about 2-3 years ago. A pink pulsating light. It was pink and like it had a heartbeat. It was in the sky. Me and my wife tried to go follow it and see like where it was at, but we couldn't get close to it.
it
was
looked like a
weird.
star, or no?
No, it was just like a light behind a cloud that was pink and it was like vibrating.
You said, they say they hide in the clouds.
That's what they cloak. They cloak. In the
They hide in the
clouds.
water?
Yeah.
Like they could
USOs.
they could fly from water
Hey,
to air.
So
and,
look,
like,
this is my thing. Like for aliens, and I know that a lot of people like now have come out with aliens and you know
Mhm.
all this stuff. The government, but why aren't they like? I know that they might not want to make contact with us, but why don't they make contact with us if we want to make contact with them so bad?
they abducted plenty, but I don't think society.
Bro,
will-
this world's not ready for that.
no,
Yeah.
If
it
they
isn't,
make contact
but-
with
but-
humans,
but you-
bro, this
but you-
world's going to shit.
No,
because all your
but you-
religion is out the door
but you
when that
can,
happens.
yeah, but you can not.
Well,
really.
I don't know about
Not-
that.
Not really. Not
I
really.
feel like they're demons that got thrown out
Yeah,
of heaven
that's-
with the angel,
well,
with the
that-
with the
that's-
So
devil.
if the aliens come down here and tell you there's 100 million other species out there,
Yes.
and God is
A
not,
legion,
like,
you know,
what I mean?
you know what a legion
Okay,
is.
so look, hold
A
on.
legion is-
Gio asked the question. So you're asking me if I feel like
If an alien came down here and told you there's a million other species out here in the galaxy, in the Milky Way, everywhere, so those are all fallen angels, and we're are the Earth the only ones that aren't, or
look at that. See,
Bro,
Oh,
you-
shit.
you-
God's like,
that's
yes.
God, nigga. God's like, nah, bro. I'm finna.
that
I'm
ain't
finna.
never happened.
Yeah,
before.
God's like, I'm finna chill.
was
Look, here's the thing.
Nothing.
Listen. I'm gonna answer Gio's question. Okay, so a third of the angels were thrown out of heaven with the devil, who was the most beautiful angel in charge of the music, which has a big influence on all of us today in this world. Music is influential.
Yes.
So the devil, Lucifer, he ran the music in heaven. Well, he tried to overthrow God, so he got thrown out with a third of the angels. We don't know how many people were in heaven, so it can be millions and millions and millions of angels falling.
So God
demons.
says that in His
What
Bible,
makes
I will
humans
send.
so special than other species?
Well, we were his greatest creation.
Yeah.
So when the devil was thrown
We're
out with
so
angels,
flawed, though.
but listen, when they came down
We
here,
kill, we rape, we do all
they
type
had
shit.
sex with all the women of earth, and what did they
Yeah.
create? Nephilim, which are giants.
Giants,
Do we
yes.
not find big old giant heads the size of this store? Yes, we found them. It's documented. So there's giants that do exist, and giants are in the Bible. So that already tells you that what the Bible's saying, that's affirmation, that's confirmation that they exist. That was the offspring of.
How many times has the Bible been written?
Who knows? Nobody knows. They said it's
So
been written.
it's
They
like
said
that
it's
game of
been written,
telephone.
yeah.
When you pass it around all the way.
Well, it boils
And
down
you
to this:
get
do we
the
come from a higher power?
fabricated-
Who created us? Something
the
created
from the
us.
sun to the earth. No, I just listen to a lot of podcasts.
Something
as far-
created us, bro. Whatever you
something
believe
has
in,
to create us.
something has created us.
Yeah.
We didn't create ourselves.
Yeah.
I don't believe in evolution. That we came from a fucking.
But we have a tailbone.
Yeah, but it don't. That don't mean that
But
we
why
came.
does
We
From,
it-
have wisdom teeth.
yeah. What
Do
does
you
that
think we came from
mean?
monkeys?
That's evolution.
Yeah,
we
but
came from
why-
a single cell.
So you think we came
organism.
from monkeys?
We came from a single cell.
I know, but I'm
organism.
asking. Do you think you came from monkeys?
We're related. I mean,
Who created that?
Yeah, who created?
Who created the organisms?
we
and
all like
who created that?
from
Who
what
created-
I've known, like
What
what I've
made it?
heard.
Yeah, but
is
what
the
created that
distance from the
organism?
sun to Earth?
Who created the sun? And who created the
The
earth?
Big Bang? I don't know.
Nah, the Big Bang was after that. The
We were
Big Bang was
created by
after.
a higher
Yeah.
power. Bro.
Everything was created by.
We
a
were
higher
created
power.
by a higher power, whatever it is you believe in, and that's just
Somebody
how
have
I
had to.
I
put
don't think
the-
we came from monkeys.
I don't either.
But
Then why you have a tailbone?
Well, why can't monkeys evolve anymore? That's the
what's
thing.
wrong with the tailbone?
Well, we had tails at one point, I guess.
No, we didn't.
Then why do we have a tailbone?
What do you mean?
There's never been a human with a tail.
Why do we have a hip bone or a
No,
tail bone?
we actually have an actual bone in our.
Yeah, to keep our vertebrae.
Yeah,
from,
who said
you
it
know
was
what
a tail?
I mean? Yeah, it wasn't a tail.
What about the wisdom teeth?
What about them?
We don't ever use them. They
I've
just
never
hook
had
up
wisdom
our-
teeth in my life till this
Yeah.
day. I don't have wisdom teeth.
Okay.
Well, I had my wisdom teeth taken out.
No, I don't.
I haven't had mine taken out.
No,
yet.
I went
Just 'cause
to
you haven't
I went
had
to
it
the doctor and they're like tripped out on
So
why I've
wisdom
never
teeth
had
makes you a
wisdom
monkey or what?
No,
No.
it's just like we needed those teeth back then.
We were
because
Neanderthals.
fucking-
We were cavemen. It's called
Exactly.
Neanderthals. Yeah, we were more animalistic than we
Yeah,
were human.
Well, they were
Yeah,
carnivores.
I'm pretty
evolution's
sure-
real.
we
Then.
would eat raw meat.
because
That's why.
we used to be
Cavemen and shit?
cavemen. Now we're fucking sophisticated. Like
But
Well,
I-
it evolves.
it's evolution,
everything.
but it has nothing to do with coming from like fucking
A monkey.
organisms.
you
and a
ever
monkey.
found that like the skulls they found, like where they have the big ass,
Big ass
forehead?
jaws.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that,
yeah.
you know,
Long
when,
heads
well,
and
that's
shit.
the thing.
Yeah.
That's us.
When you
fallen-
come out of your womb,
fallen angels.
they give you that hat for kids
'Cause
so
your
they
head's
can
a cone.
shape your head.
Yeah.
Your head can get shaped any
Well,
way.
my
you
daughter's
want.
head
so-
was a cone.
Yeah,
So
shape.
back
my
then,
daughter's
it was
head-
shaped however.
Your head can get shaped however it wants.
They say if you
I've
sculpt
seen it,
if you
nigga,
sculpt
I've seen it,
Nigga,
yeah.
my daughter's head was a cone. We had to put a hat on it.
Every
No,
baby's
no,
like that,
yeah.
bro.
You had to
Yeah.
put
Well,
a hat
some
over
worse
it
than
and
others.
shit.
Some worse than others, but
no, some
they
aren't
end
like
up
that,
being a
boss.
cone because they squeeze out that little hole
But
or
some-
whatever.
some-
so it, obviously it's gonna squeeze your head, right?
But
So
there's
they
some,
put that.
there's
The
some
doctors
people,
will pat it like a piece of clay.
yeah, but there's some
You seen
people
that
in
shit?
some
Yeah.
religions, bro, and in some
They try to
like
mold it and shit.
there's
That's
people
it.
in tribes and religions that sculpt their head like a straight cone. You know what I mean? Like
So
a
they
straight,
probably
like,
did that
you
back
know what I
in
mean?
the
Yeah,
day.
straight
Cone
up.
heads. You seen that movie?
And it'll, no, yeah,
That
but
movie
like
freaked me the fuck
It's a
out.
badass movie.
it'll,
I like some better.
but it'll
No,
shape
but
your
that's a
head.
good discussion though. Like no one.
No, yeah.
The
for
thing,
sure.
the truth
There is
about
a
it
higher
is-
power. I'll say that.
Period.
But
So you don't believe
who
in
tells-
God?
Nah,
I
don't
just
say that
said-
because this whole
I'm
fucking
asking-
case will
said
come
that there
down.
is a higher
That whole
power.
case will come
But
down,
who am I
bro.
to tell
Don't
all
do
the
that.
Buddhists, tell all the Muslims, tell all the Jewish people, tell everybody?
But see, that
there's like how many
that's
religions?
the thing. There's
How
like
many religions?
100 more
Too
than
many to
100.
be- too
yeah.
So
many to
how am
count.
I gonna be like, your God is not real, my God is?
But all
But if you think about it, all the stories pretty much are the same.
they kind of all align.
They are,
Almost,
they are.
almost. So like
Asia, Africa, Europe, us, Britain. If you think about it, the storyline is kind of the same fucking thing.
It's
Just,
just
a
a
little
little people-
bit different
some
than
They
people
just
mix
tweak
them
it here and there. right?
Andale, andale. Yeah.
because
yeah.
like
You ever seen that
Muhammad
one,
and all that shit.
that one God that's like an elephant, like
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the Indian
Buddha.
God.
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah.
the
No, that's
Indian
not
God.
Buddha.
That's not Buddha.
No,
That's
no,
an Indian
no.
God.
Buddha's
That's
the
what's
gordito
that
that ate at the
nigga's
buffet
name?
2 or 3 times.
He's an elephant. He has 8 arms, and
Yes,
he
yes,
holds.
yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
He's got
Indian.
multiple wives and
Yes,
shit.
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, 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 yes,
No,
yes.
Yeah. He's the god of like man. There's a certain.
Oh, so It's just a god of something.
Yeah,
It's a
just
god of
yeah.
something.
He's
And
like,
see,
But every religion has like a god of something,
well,
right?
see, our religion, where we come from as Mexicans, which were the natives, which were Indians, Mayans, Aztecas.
The
That's
we
sun
have a god for
the
everything.
sun god.
The-
Geo hit it. The
yeah.
water
Yeah,
god.
the water god, earth
the
god,
sand
the
god,
wind.
the sun god. Yeah, all
The
that
wind.
wind god.
Yeah, all
So we
that-
had our own gods for every single fucking element or whatever, which
But now that we advance, we know the sun isn't. It's just
isn't a god.
It's just a gas ball of gas.
Andale.
Yeah,
The wind is
yeah.
wind.
Yeah, back in the
You know.
Greek mythology days, they thought that
Mhm.
Apollo's rocket would fly every day
Mhm.
across, but it was the sun, but they would only catch the chariot or whatever.
Mhm.
But it's just they evolved just as much as like
There's a higher power, but
For sure.
I don't know what it is, or I don't know where it's special.
it's called Jesus Christ, dog.
Well, we're gonna die one day, and no matter what we believe in,
We're gonna get just by it.
yeah, it's gonna be your book's gonna be open. This is Chino's book. This is AJ's book. This is Gio's book. His homeboy's book. All our books get open, and we're before whatever you believe or you don't believe. You're gonna be fucking before it.
Yeah.
The
You're gonna
Libra
be
scale,
before it after you die. Once
They're gonna weigh your heart.
and it's gonna be, hey, this is what it is, bro.
Hey, man.
They say they weigh your heart compared to the feather.
I liked your podcast. That was a good one that day. So I'm gonna give you a check on that one, but I'm gonna give you an X over here.
Yeah, well, so for the
We did
for-
not come from monkeys.
for Christianity,
I don't
it's like
know.
the Great White Throne.
I always
Just
I like to
everybody
throw
gets
those questions
judged.
out there.
I believe in
especially,
evolution.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
Bro,
don't know why we
Tom
can't
Cruise
evolve
believes in
anymore. That's the
Scientology?
thing,
He does,
you
but
know what I mean?
Scientology, they believe
Like why
in
we can't evolve
like an
anymore.
alien
Like
type
if
of
a
thing.
monkey was
because they
we're
once you get to the
at
top of the
so-
pyramid, it's a
such a
supreme
complicated
alien
stage
being.
of
They also believe in fucking kids and all that too.
evolution.
You know.
So why? How are like
Scientology's
you
a
know
trip.
the
My
viruses?
girl, who I love so much, from
They mutate like quick.
King of Queens, his wife,
Oh yeah,
King of
Carrie.
Queens, Carrie. You ever seen King of Queens? Doug.
dude,
I know you're
come
talking
on,
about-
He,
that's
he
like
makes
the,
movies with Adam Sandler, the fat guy.
fat guy, yeah.
So from King of Queens, his wife was Carrie. She was in Scientology that whole time she was making King of Queens, and she got out of that shit. She said that they started putting their propaganda on her, and she's like, "Oh no, fuck no, you ain't touching my."
you
daughter.
never
ain't
really
doing
heard
that."
of her after that show.
You didn't, bro.
Yeah, ever.
They fucking shut her down. They monetized her. They shut her down.
And him, he went on to become like the biggest star.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because he ran with it. He sold his soul.
So you think somebody has to sell their soul in order to make
So who
that
are they
much
selling their soul
of a-
to?
100%.
Yeah,
To the devil.
Like the
So-
devil's coming to you and be like,
Yeah.
here, write down.
The
on a
devil
piece of
comes
paper.
to you with what you want. He's going to
But
give
does
you.
he come
The
to you
devil
in a
comes
devil
into you in
form?
different
No, he
form.
comes to you like in
In the
a
most beautiful
businessman,
form.
beautiful, suited and booted, and comes out of nowhere. You don't even know where this motherfucker came from, bro. He just comes out of nowhere.
So do you think they're selling their soul at the moment, or they just do it unknowingly?
Well, they do it according to wherever they want to be in life. I want rich. I want fame.
Bro,
I want
I'm gonna
this.
tell you a story real quick, and this is between us and whoever's listening.
Between us.
So, When I was in high school, bro, I got a letter, right? And it said, it was from the Secret Societies of America. And I got this letter, and they were trying to recruit me, basically. They said they seen something in me, and Christian Guzman, like, we see something in you that you have something special about you.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, we want to recruit you, and you have to go to these, like, camps and basically get down with the secret society.
Mm-hmm.
And I showed it to my teacher. My teacher was big on, like, not conspiracies per se, but he was big on, like, woke shit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, Mr. Jones, like, we talked about this before, and I got this picture, I got this envelope from, it says the Secret Societies of America, and I showed him the documents, and he looked at me like he looked at me like he was tripped out.
Like
right?
you were Nicolas
Yeah,
Cage
he was
in
like,
this
"What the
whole
fuck?"
boy.
He was just like, man, be careful, bro. Like, just be careful with yourself. Like, what you do, like, just please, like, he was like real, like, serious, like. And then like I kind of just like I showed my girl it. They said don't show that to nobody,
Mm-hmm.
and the document said don't show it to anybody. And I still showed my girl. She was living with me, and I was supposed to. I was in high school.
Right,
and
what
I was
the
supposed to
hell?
get recruited, but I just never followed through with it.
Got you.
And it said in this thing, it said, whatever you want in life, if you join us, you will get. If you want the best car, you want the woman of your life, you want the house, you want all this. If you join us, you will get all this.
With that paper.
He said, "Where's that?"
I'm not even gonna lie to you, that paper disappeared, nigga. It's gone. Like, I don't know where it's at. I thought I hid it under my bed.
Yeah,
That shit's gone.
yeah. That was a contract from the devil, bro.
I promise you, it was
No,
something
I'm
really
dead ass.
weird,
Yeah,
bro.
I'm dead ass.
And I'll talk. You could talk to my girl, ask
No,
her
I
about
believe
it.
you, I believe
She'll
you.
tell you, like, bro, it was a real contract. Like, it was like you have to. It was basically like it felt like I always had to give up something for something,
Mm-hmm.
and I just kind of just like, I was busy. I didn't give a fuck about it.
I got a letter like that one time, but it was two boxes, and it said check one if you want to be my Valentine or not. But I'm just like,
Nah, it said
Nah,
literally
fuck it with you.
Secret Societies of America.
damn.
That's what the letter was from.
Wow. So
It
you
had
were,
the little.
so you were destined to be like the Mexican Drake or some shit like
Nah,
that.
it had the
yeah.
little. What is the little signs from the? Not Illuminati,
The
but
Freemason.
Freemasonry. It was
Yeah,
Freemasons.
Freemason with
It
the
had
little eye and the
Hey, so
triangle.
what do you think of those people, the Freemasons?
Yeah, they're real.
They're
That's
part
the
of that
real deal.
secret
Holy-
society
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, for sure, 100%. Yeah.
So why do so many people freely drive with the Freemason sign? Like,
Well, they're
on the
wannabes.
windows?
They're the.
Now
Oh,
they're
yeah?
wannabes.
Yeah, they're wannabes, bro.
Like for
I knew a quote unquote Freemason when I worked at a certain.
You wouldn't
job.
know he's a Freemason if he's really a Freemason.
Andale. You
Exactly.
wouldn't.
So I heard a long time ago somebody told me, he's like, yeah, something about Freemasons, but that's like the most secret thing. Like I never knew.
Yeah,
what
they're
that
not
was.
gonna tell
That's
nobody.
I never
they're
exciting.
nothing until I start seeing people drive with the license plate that they put the G or whatever,
Yeah, what
or
is it?
like you know what I mean, like people with the sticker.
I
You
got
know-
that
you
letter.
know-
I didn't even show my parents.
Yeah.
I showed my teacher that letter.
You know who I heard was a Freemason? I don't know how much is true. One of the biggest pastors and Christians in the world to this day.
Jolson?
No, Billy Graham.
Oh no!
You ever heard of Billy Graham?
Yes, sir.
They said he was a Freemason.
Man, come on, man.
That's what I said.
Astrodome.
That's what I said. I said, nah, this dude was a man of God.
Nah,
They're
he
like,
was
"Oh,
the
yeah."
biggest man of God.
Well, they said Billy Graham came from a
Nah,
Freemason family.
I don't believe that, bro.
I don't know, bro.
I can't believe that. I'm sorry.
Oh, you can't believe in aliens then?
Nah, I don't believe in aliens. I believe in Billy Graham though, bro.
Yeah, Billy Graham was a
He was
gangster.
the truth,
He
man.
was a gangster. Yeah, Billy Graham was a gangster.
So he was a pastor?
He was a pastor.
He was,
bro.
he would speak the word of God anywhere and
he was
everywhere,
the-
bro.
He was the pastor.
Yeah,
Billy Graham
he was like the pastor
Michael
of America,
Jackson
bro.
of pastors,
Yeah,
the Elvis
exactly.
Presley of pastors, the Kanye West of pastors, the Jay-Z of pastors. That was Billy Graham. Bro.
He'd fill up arenas that not even people with concerts could fill up.
No,
bro.
100,000 plus
Yeah.
people, like massive.
Crazy, like crazy. He filled up the Astrodome and then some.
Yeah.
He filled up the Astrodome here in Houston, like the 80s.
One night when you're trying to go to bed or whatever, look up Billy Graham and listen to one of his sermons. He's like a rock and roll preacher. He's gonna get your attention. He's gonna yell at you, bro. He's gonna scream at you and tell you, pay attention, boy. That's
R.I.P.,
what I'm
bro.
trying to tell you.
R.I.P.
Yeah, OG.
He actually, there's a guy.
He said Joel Osteen. Hell nah, not Joel Osteen.
Hey, how much did Josie make a year though?
Who knows, bro? But we ain't giving
We
no
looked it
shout
up.
outs to
We,
that dude.
we looked it up the
Yeah,
other
yeah,
day.
yeah.
You would-
Just guess.
You wouldn't believe.
A year?
Yeah, a year.
20 million?
52.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
And you know, his service, my mom used to go to his service. We used to go with my mom too, you know, and that's cool. Whatever feeds the soul, I get it. But I feel like he's more of like a motivational speaker
Yeah,
than
yeah,
he is a
for
pastor.
sure. So look, this
He's
is
more
my
of a
thing.
motivational speaker, bro.
So look, this is my thing. You have to take your Bible to church to
Yeah.
read along with it
when
because
we used to get the Bible when we showed up at the church, it was in the pews. It was in the pews. In the
Bible
benches.
says, "Watch out," because there's people that'll be deceivers. There's people that'll be liars. You know what I mean? So you got to read if the actual what the pastor's saying is true and it's in your Bible. You know what I mean? That's why
Yeah.
you take the Bible. But Jolson, you go to his sermon and he doesn't even open that motherfucker.
No.
He puts it up in the air and he's like, "This is my sword. This is my shield." Whatever, but he doesn't open one word of it.
When Harvey came, he didn't even open his church up to the
Nah.
people that
Until people put him under
until
pressure.
people
They
put,
had the-
you know who opened their place before anybody?
Mattress
Fucking
Mac,
Mattress
baby.
Mac, bro. Shout out to Mattress
Mattress
Mac
Mac.
Gallery Furniture,
Hell yeah.
bro.
I got a free bed from that
Yeah,
boy.
did you really? Yeah.
Yeah.
He opened his.
And I got a
his,
free bed from Gio, so
yeah.
shout out
So,
Mattress Mac.
so y'all, he gave you the old one. He got the Mattress Mac one.
Shout out Mattress
But
Mac
yeah,
for
bro.
real.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
Oh shit. Drunk already, guys.
Nah, this ain't nothing but apple cider. Getting ready
I'm
for
a
Halloween.
lightweight, baby.
Featherweight.
You got any questions for us?
Where do we find y'all if we want to buy shoes other than coming to the store? Do y'all have y'all's website, Instagrams?
We got
Snap?
TikTok.
What's
We got
up? Shout it out. Shout
Instagram.
it out.
Instagram is space_city collective.
Facebook.
Facebook
yeah.
space_city collective.
Okay.
TikTok is what?
Google,
What's the TikTok?
Yeah.
Space City Collective. Just
Okay.
That's
Okay.
No underscore.
nothing.
And
Straight.
my boy got his TikTok, Christian Guzman.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
post a little
You know,
here and there.
Yeah, well, yeah, follow him. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so
But yeah.
you say you're 38, right?
38.
You- 38. So
Yeah.
what were like the biggest shoes when you were growing up? Like the biggest Jordans when you were growing
The
up?
blue and gray 13s.
The
Nigga.
blue and gray 13s.
The
the
Flints?
blue and gray
Flints.
13s. Yeah, for sure.
You had a pair?
Yeah, I was a platinum in the Southeast.
98.
97,
We were platinum
98.
like 5
Yeah,
times. I think it's
yeah,
diamond mode
97,
already now.
98. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and then the Allen Iversons. We had some Allen
okay, the
Iversons come out the
questions?
zip ups, and the Kevin Garnett's, the zip ups. Those were about.
Oh, the
130.
glove?
Yeah.
I had a pair of those.
Yeah,
The
those were
gloves?
big.
I had a pair of
The
those.
KGs, baby, the zip,
Hey, but back
the
in the
gloves,
day,
the
do you remember
KG,
they
the
used to be
gloves.
leather?
Yeah, they were leather.
Right, they were leather, right?
Yeah, and then they
Yeah.
came foam. They came
Yeah,
out with the
okay,
foam
yeah.
ones.
Do y'all
Yeah.
think those would do good in this time of
Oh
age?
fuck
They
yeah,
will,
were
right?
comfortable. That madre, they're
The
comfortable.
zip up, and it had
They're
like a little, like if you
nice.
came out the top, it had like a little emblem right there, right?
Yeah,
Damn.
those were the big shits coming up, dog. To answer your question,
And
yeah.
let the people know where to find you, AJ.
Y'all can find me at Big Cano _2, man, on TikTok. You know what I'm saying, and just spreading love and awareness and just nothing but good vibes, man. That's all we can do, you know.
Tap in with my boy.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
always
Y'all
on that.
already know, man. Ain't nothing but love over here. No judgment. Tap in, comment in the comment section. If y'all need help with something, let me know. Prayer, advice, anything, man. You know what
You
I'm
sit
saying?
him down, hit my boy
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Let's
yeah. I already
get it.
know. So yeah, it ain't nothing but love out of the H-Town. Corpito's born, but H-Town raised.
Oh, you're born in
Oh, you're
I was
Corpus?
born in
Corpus?
Corpus. Yeah, I was born in the same room and hospital Selena was born in.
Are you
No,
serious?
Yeah, I'm just playing. He said, "Are you serious?"
What the?
But nah, I was.
Same hospital,
yeah,
though,
yeah,
right?
Same hospital for sure.
All right.
100%. And yeah, man, shout out to Corpus Christi, Texas, where I was born. But I've been raised in
Hey,
Houston
look, they
for
flagged you already, cuz.
46 years. Yeah, I'm sure they did. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be banned for about 20 days, but it's all good. TikTok loves me. They'll bring me back, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
Man.
yeah, number love to
Look into
H-Town.
You need
Twitter,
people
look into
like me.
Twitter.
Yeah, yeah.
They won't.
So you could
shadow
point
ban
your fucking finger
All right.
and ban my TikTok. But it's okay, though. Number love, baby. Cheers to this Kima Supreme, baby. Cheers. You know what I'm saying?
Salute,
It's
salute.
for the
Thank you
podcast,
guys,
baby.
man.
Hey, shout out to our sponsors. once
Yeah,
again.
already. Shit, some
Saloon
good
Door,
beer, smooth, nice and
Best
smooth.
beer in Texas.
Hey, so what would be your favorite shoe out of all the 90s, 80s shoes that you can pick up? One shoe that you could wear for the rest of your life, what would it be?
The Nike Up Tempos.
Nice.
Damn, Scotty.
The
Seven.
Nike Up Tempos, baby. I had the navy blue and white ones.
Ooh.
We used to get them at Wieners where they show Jordans. I don't know if
Wieners
y'all
on
remember
telephone?
Wieners.
By
On
my-
telephone. Shout out to
Wieners.
Wieners.
My cousin worked
No
there.
longer exists.
What
They
the hell's
sold real.
Wieners?
They
You don't
sold.
remember Wieners?
They sold real
Oh, you too
Jordans,
young. They
real Nikes.
They had a Nike account.
Yes.
What?
It was Wieners. It was like a little, just picture like a little Fias Paredes, but with J's and Nikes
And not
in the corner.
knockoffs, baby.
They don't
The
have
real,
releases?
the real deal Holyfield.
Every release.
The
Edgar
real
worked
deal
there. That's how I used to get-
Holyfield. I'm
he
not
was my
playing,
plug.
bro. People would go to
Our
Foot
cousin-
Action
our
and
cousin
Foot
Edgar
Locker,
was a manager,
and they
nigga.
couldn't find the shoes at Foot Action and Foot Locker, but they didn't know that Wieners
Wieners
had
had
the
'em.
exact
Where
same
exactly
shoes.
was Wieners?
Where Fias Paredes, they buy Maestros, right there,
That little
bro.
barbershop's
No
at.
What?
Yes, bro. So
Oh, shit.
that I
Is it
used to go
Melrose
there to
now?
get on
It's
my.
Melrose now,
yeah,
right?
It's
a Melrose or
Melrose. It's
something?
Melrose now.
It's
There's
Will used
a
to be
booth
Wieners.
there,
but
and
I
there's
was at. I remember
Yeah.
that.
And Wieners
Why
was
Wieners?
Wieners was it? I don't know, bro. They just hey, listen, they
It was in
sold
red letters, right?
Yeah,
Wieners.
and they sold the real shoes. They
It was
were
like
not-
Active Athlete.
and they
Dead
charged the
ass.
same price
Who was the
as
owners?
Foot Action and Foot
I don't
Locker.
remember. Right, it was like a little active
Hey,
athlete.
Hey,
or
was
so
like
like
a
a
city
back
gear.
in,
or
back
some
in your
shit.
day
Yeah.
when y'all was buying
Huh?
shoes, what was the price?
I
Like
don't remember.
109, 100?
Yeah, like a bill.
Yeah, about a bill with
Now
tax.
2 bills.
So they
In
doubled.
Space City, ain't no telling.
But yeah, the Nike Up Tempos, the Nike Up to Day wore them on next Friday, the second
Oh, yeah,
Friday.
the second
Day
Friday.
wore them. They were blue. They had the big old check
Yeah,
right
with the
here.
white.
Yeah, with the white. Day
My
wore 'em.
roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My roof. Look at my roof. Why didn't y'all do no when that bitch jumped on me?
Have you ever thought about doing comedy?
Yeah, my wife signed me up for a stand up one time, and I ain't gonna lie,
You blew it?
no, I fucking didn't go.
Oh, you didn't.
I told her no.
He
She said,
went one.
yeah, it was a 2-minute
We'll
stand up.
go tomorrow.
Let's
if you don't.
go. Yeah, tomorrow. What's up?
I don't know. We're gonna
Hey,
see.
can I still sign up?
I said, can I still sign up? She's
We
like,
be
baby,
going.
you do good in stand up, and I'm
It's
like, nah,
funny,
mama.
bro.
She's like, yes, you would.
I feel like because you have good
Energy.
that, and you could what's it called when you mock someone or
Like, impersonate.
Like,
Yeah,
you do
Yeah,
your
you
McGregor.
yeah. My McGregor, my Mike Tyson. You know. Tell you when he does his hands on the podcast.
Yeah. Hot boxing.
Yeah, hot boxing with Mike. You hit with Mike
Joe
Tyson.
Rogan's really good at that too.
Yeah,
He'd be doing it, like, in the middle of
Definitely
his
though.
podcast
Dog.
and shit.
Who knows what the future may hold? I might be the Mexican Kevin Hart here in the future. Who knows? Take y'all along
We'll
with
take
me.
you down.
I'll be like Adam Sandler. I'll put y'all all in my movies. Like Adam Sandler does all, all his people and
His
shit.
homies.
Fuck it.
I always
Everybody
wondered-
could play their own part,
I
bro.
always
You just
wondered
be
why-
yourself is
yeah.
all you are.
Yeah, the same actor.
I always wonder why he, ever since Happy
Because the
Gilmore,
nigga
up until
Dante, or
now-
what's his name, he never blew up.
Yeah, bro.
You know why they had a fallout?
Oh,
Dante
did they?
and him had a real fallout. Y'all can Google it after the podcast. They had a real fallout.
But he was good though, right?
Yeah, you talking about the one that sold him the bud in the basement and shit? Yeah, they had a real fallout,
Oh,
a
shit.
real life fallout. That's why Dante didn't blow, but everybody else did. Everybody else blew up. You know,
We had a Dante signed jersey because he was the asshole
from
quarterback.
Water Boy.
Yeah.
Whoa,
We got the jersey, remember?
Boy. Yeah,
What,
yeah,
we still have it.
Nah.
Mama said you're the devil.
We had it signed by Dante.
Yeah, no shit.
That's our homie's homie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he'll tell you the story. If y'all get him on a podcast, he'll piggyback off of what I'm saying. Him and Adam Sandler had a major fallout.
Damn,
To this day,
we gotta get 'em on
they
there.
don't talk to each other no more.
To this day.
To this
That
day,
sucks.
till 2023.
Because they're really good
Because
friends at one
without
point.
Adam, he's
Down there.
but without Adam Sandler, you're not gonna can't make it.
No,
Like,
no.
You need that.
Well, I think he pumped his own persona up, and he
Mhm.
thought, I don't need Adam Sandler. No, bro, you do need Adam Sandler, bro.
Adam Sandler,
He's the GOAT.
Yeah,
He
is.
really
bro.
is the GO, bro.
Happy Gilmore,
Bro.
Billy
Big Daddy,
Madison,
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Shit.
I used to love Big Daddy. That
Yeah,
was just like
no.
I feel like that was me as a dad. If I was like if I
That
just
movie
raising a
made me
little
cry,
kid
though.
like not knowing.
His boys are crying.
Big Daddy, you remember that?
Well, he had to go to court and shit.
Yeah, and
like-
then the kid had to leave. That shit
And he
was-
started. Remember when they
Scuba
put the
that
spin?
was-
I wipe my
Scuba
own
Steve.
ass.
Scuba Steve.
He tells him he'll wipe his own ass. I wipe my own ass. He tells
He
him.
teaches him how to pee on the side of a building.
Yeah. Puts newspaper on the
That
bed
movie
and
was
shit.
crazy,
That's
bro.
literally how like a typical guy would be as a dad,
As a
bored,
dad, yeah.
with no like women to help, right? That movie was a shit,
For sure. Yeah, we don't know how to raise kids by ourselves. I mean, we'll do it. It'll get done.
right?
It'll get done in a primitive way for sure, you know?
And a crazy rule.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They'll be like, this motherfucker was raised by his dad. He ain't got no kind of skills at all.
So.
You know, but
But
that's life.
Either way, I appreciate y'all for kicking it
For
with
sure,
Space
for sure,
City.
baby.
We
Already.
got my boy AJ, Big Cano
sure.
in the building.
Thanks for having me.
We'll
Yeah,
see y'all next week.
Yeah,
Make sure you
thank
check him out on TikTok.
For sure. For sure.
Let's get it.
Give him a follow, guys.
Yo, what up, man? It's Dope Man, the Body Your God, and right now you kicking it with Space City Collective right in the southeast.
You're now kicking it with Space City. That's right.
Yo, what's going down? It's that boy T, the screwed up SA, and you now kicking it with Space City Podcast.